We are here. We are here today. All right. There's something I didn't start up. Let me go ahead and start that baby up just in case. Sometimes that takes a few frames out, but want to be sure I get any updates. So, well, got a little bit of manual cleaning up here to do on the soybean field. This is Thornton Farm. This is kind of episode 4. It is a multiplayer. I wasn't doing any money cheat up until just about, I think, last time around, and had a little something going and wound up doing a money cheat because we had somebody was in here, I don't remember who. It's been that kind of a week. I've been having 14 and 16 hour days lately, so yep. And that's the name of that tune. And apparently I had chopped straw installed on this too, so I removed the chopped straw on this before starting this up again in multiplayer, because honestly I don't use chopped straw. I'm not even really sure how to use chopped straw. I don't even really care about chopped straw. just in case you're asking. So I mean, later on I may work something out, but like I said, I've been working 14 and 16 hour days, and most of this last week here, and I just got wore out doing some of that and some other stuff, plus trying to handle some other things. So and it's changing again a little bit, one of which is I wasn't able to do anything this last Tuesday and Thursday, or last couple of Tuesdays and Thursdays as far as streaming is concerned. But now for the next couple of weeks, my Tuesdays and Thursday evenings are going to be free for streaming. So it's just, if it's not one thing, it's another. But that's all right. Things work out well, I might even be able to step up my streaming just a little bit. So in the next month or so. So we'll see how that goes. So right now I'm just trying to clear the field. Hey! Yay! Mother in jar. Yeah, so what was the problem with that it took forever to get whatever you have to do to get it, be able to chat there, get your email checked or verified? That's what it was, right? Get your email verified. Yeah, so did you ever find out why that was a problem, or just all of a sudden get a message say, oh, you're verified, after weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks? Well, I thought you was going to be streaming too, so, or, yeah, you were going to stream for a bit. I guess you were just streaming for the holdout, or are you streaming something else right now? Ah, changed your email on Twitch. Well, there you go. Yeah, I think that must be that your the email that you were using or whatever for Twitch. Yeah, for the new email. There you go. It may be associated to something else, like an old account that you had or something. And so because it's still tied to that, you can't use it or something. That's what I would think. That's my thinking on that one. So, well, I'm glad you're able to get up here on this now and spend some chatting time. You're behind on getting points for this channel? Yeah, how does that work? Seemed like there was something on that. Hang on here a minute. Yep, I don't remember exactly what that is. Give me just a second here. Okay, I got something just gnawing at the back of my mind, and I'm going to have to go out now and see it. So, let's see. There was something having to do with that. So, thought there was some sort of doesn't really tell me much anything here. Oh, probably because this isn't it. Okay. That's actually over here. Uh-oh. There we go. We're doing something now. Hang on. I got something coming up on my screen here in a minute. Apparently not quick enough though. Something else going on. Well, we'll work something out there. Yeah. Leaderboard, uh-huh. Still in top 5. All right, good deal. That's good. Well, I'll fix you up here in a little bit as soon as I can remember how to do that. So. Gotta remember where those are coming from. That would be. That's right. So yeah, so what have you been doing? I've been wearing myself out. Doing any Minecraft? Or is it all like new games? You have 7, but look. 1,266 points. I don't know what to tell you on that one. I'll have to take a look. I know there's been that discrepancy before. Are you sure that isn't just for the month or something? I don't know how it's... I haven't been out there to look at that forever, so I couldn't tell you for sure one. Oh, Taekwondo. So you're competing? What's your level? Is Chuck Norris going to be there? You know what Chuck Norris hides under his beard, right? Yeah. Yeah, Chuck Norris gonna be there. Red belt, all right, all right. Getting right up there. Yeah, you know what he hides under his beard? He got another fist. I got a guy down where I've been doing some work and stuff. He just tells all these Chuck Norris jokes. I don't even remember half of them, but there was one he had that was pretty good. It was, you know, they named the street after Chuck Norris, but they had to change it because no one crosses Chuck Norris and lives. Yeah, I thought that was good. That made me laugh. It had some pretty bad ones too, but that was a good one. Oh, that's apparently I had the when I started this game, I had the Chop Straw mod installed, and so that's what it left. It left all this chopped straw, and so now I got to figure out how to get rid of that. I turned it off just before I started this today. I didn't know I had it on, and as it was harvesting the field, you know, I go, oh, I'll bet you that's chopped straw, but there's absolutely nothing, tells me absolutely nothing to do with chopped straw. What do I do with it? It won't pick it up. You know, I got one of those loaders. It won't pick up the chopped straw to do anything with it. I'm not really sure the purpose behind chopped straw if I can't pick it up, so I guess, you know, maybe I can plow it back in and it creates fertilizer, or, you know, fertilize the field or something. I don't know. And the thing is that you're getting it off of, I'm getting it off of soybeans and canola. It's like, I wouldn't think I would get anything off of soybeans and canola. I would think I would get only chopped straw off of wheat or something like that. Yeah, I might have to cultivate it under, you know, so we'll see. Well, we'll see. No, actually, that doesn't work because if we look over here, okay, today works for me. What the heck happened here, buddy? Well, that's very interesting. There we go. Okay. So, where are you? There we go. See, here we're cultivating here, and it's not doing a thing. This is cultivating. This is direct seeding, actually. And so this field, you know, had all this, and it's not doing anything. And, oh, I guess what we could do here, I didn't realize it was, why is it at 4 miles an hour? I thought that was going awfully slow for that tractor. I thought that tractor could pull it a lot faster. I wonder why it was only 4 miles an hour on that. Okay. So yeah. So unless I have to use, you know, now somebody has suggested in the last stream that I may need to plow. Why did we? Oh, okay. Let's see if he will hire to the end of that. I forgot I was doing that manually. Yeah. So yeah, someone has suggested I might need to plow it under, so I can go and plow it under. Last time though, the reason this little strip right here is here because at one point I was going back and forth this way with this little guy right here, and he got over here, he turned around and his back end fell back into the river there, and he couldn't get out. It's like, man, I've fallen and I can't get out. Do I own a plow? I'll have to check and see. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure that I do have a plow somewhere in here. So, but let's take a quick look, though. We can take a quick look. That's kind of a little slow there, but I think that's because of... Oh, really? Gonna make me sign in for that? Okay. I don't even know why that's like that. I shouldn't have to sign in for that. That's annoying. And this should have started up. And there it is. Oh, and that wants me to log in too. Everything that I normally don't have to log into to start up on my system here. This is neither one. This is Thornton or whatever. Yeah. So, how about a status here, buddy? There we go. Okay. That's good. It's like Coleborough? Yeah, no, I don't think so, but, you know, Coleborough is a little too British. This is supposed to be, yeah, this is still, you know, overseas. So, it's still some British or UK something or other. So let's see. Plow. Yeah, there's my plow. But that plow is pretty wide because the road, you know, the roads they put out here. Yeah, look at the money go. Yep. Yep, they're tearing it up, aren't they? Helpers, they just eat up the money. And the way this map is done, like right here, see, it's got some pretty good mud. You can see all the mud it kicks up. So whoever built the map, you know, put a lot of mud in there. And helper A is blocked. Okay, so it ran into the fence because they never put... This is one of the things that just really bothers me about a lot of these maps that these people are making. It's like there's just no room to put anything. So right now we got a helper that can't be helped because he's run into a fence. Yeah, and now it's not. That's because he ran into the fence and he stopped. And he got out and he's having a coffee break. That's why the money stopped. So if I go over there, I'm going to have to restart him. Why is this such a tough thing here? What are you bumping into that's such a problem here? Come on, man. Let me see what it is. All right. For goodness sakes, man. This is just annoying as can be. What's that? I love tractors. Yeah, I love tractors too, but these guys can be, the way they build these maps. See, he's, oh, doggone gate is what he got caught on. So another thing that I just love about these fences and gates and walls and hedges and everything, man, they just really, there's no room here to turn around. What the heck are you thinking? So let's see. So he was turning around here. And the reason he's turning around here, he hasn't even finished the doggone thing either. So they have a problem with the maps that they have here on this one too. So they just and I've noticed that a lot of these maps, I was going over them because I was pulling them up in the Giants editor. They're pretty much made by the same person, and you can tell they're made by the same person because they have a lot of the same mistakes. I was looking at one. I'm not going to say which one it is, but I pulled it up in the Giants editor, and I was, you know, because I'm looking at some of these maps, and I'm trying to figure out how to build my own map because I started doing my own map. And so I'm trying to figure out how to do my own map, you know, so I thought, well, maybe I can get some hints from seeing how other people have done theirs. And I pulled up this one map, and, you know, they put all the roads in it, right? Well, if you go out and take a look, oh, wow, I tore up my fingernail here. If you click on, you know, the thing that the collection of roads, there's like 20 or 30 road pieces that are buried underneath the ground that you can't even use. Man, that's a nasty. I tore that nail up pretty bad. Hang on, I gotta go deal with this nail. I'll be right back. But yeah, you can't even use the roads, and they just left them on there. So here it's now, you know, drawing stuff that you can't use. It doesn't even show up. So it's going pretty good. Give me just a minute. Let me get something to clip this nail. I mean, it's really. Can you see this? Let's see. See how I'm tearing? You can't see it very well. It's kind of blurry, but that's tore up pretty much into the quick there. So give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, now you can get this. Man, it's pretty shattered right there. So, but I got my little nail file here. Okay, my beauty file, because I constantly have problems with my nails chipping and stuff. Oh, New Gongu, thank you so much for following. Did I miss this? Did I step out when that come up, or was that from something else? Maybe that was already there. Yeah, this is going to be really nasty here. That's going to hurt for days. Ow. Try and get that out. I got old angry toe too from some shoes. Yeah, so you're going to play this game and still watch? Okay. Well, yeah, the map that I'm working on, I finally got all the terrain worked out. I'm kind of basing it off of Omaha, Nebraska a little bit. You didn't hear it or see it on the screen. Didn't hear what? You didn't see it. Okay. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Okay. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, yeah, you didn't hear us. You know, it might be that somebody followed while I was in between stuff. So I wish I could say thank you if you're out there. Thank you for following. I really appreciate it. That must have happened sometime while in between streams, though, or in between my being out here. So the I use MuxieBot to inform me of this, and so it will tell me that something's come up. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's see what old Nutcase is doing over here now. What's his problem? I guess he thinks he got this, but I know he didn't, because I'm sure he didn't get this. So you can tell right here, this is still here, see? And if I start him up here, watch what he'll do. He thinks he's done. He's going to turn around now. He didn't even start doing it. I got to do it manually. Idiot. You could whisper him. Okay. You don't need to whisper him. I'm good. I don't know, is he? Yeah, okay. I'd have to see if he's there. I don't know if he's there or not, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. You know, I appreciate the follow. So, I just hope you enjoy it. That's all. So there, we got to do that manually. Okay. And we're going to come over here and try and get this last little mini strip. I can see that there's a mini strip that was missed. So here we go, right here. Actually, let's see if he'll hire for that. Yeah, okay, he'll hire for that little strip. We'll see how far that goes. So yeah, this field is kind of like that. Okay, well, that's fine. See, and he stops right here because he thinks he's done. So, and he probably is here because this is where he was turning around at the fence coming the other way. Yep. No biggie, or my eyes are so bad sometimes I read that as no biggery. That's stupid. Let's see if we got something growing here on any of these fields now. It should be growing on this field. I don't know about any other field. And it's hard to tell on this one. I think I'm going to have to, I got a plow. I'm going to have to plow this one next time around, though. I was already partway through this. I can probably plow that other field, though, which is 13. That's 13 that we were picking up a minute ago. And so, are we growing or not? Soil composition and growth. No, see, it says it's harvested. Oh, that's right, because this has got a little strip that it hasn't managed to finish harvesting yet. Okay. Alrighty then. So we're going to speed up for that a little bit. Okay. See, it matured terribly. And you can see here, this was before, somehow or another, I don't know how I wound up getting chop straw in. Yeah, there's the chop straw there. Now you can see it. Yeah, so there was chop straw in all this. So what I'll wind up doing is getting a plow over here and picking this up. But, what's that? Chicken in a hen house picking at straw? Yeah. Got Walking Dead Season 2 on Xbox for free. Well, I'm glad you got... That's the series, right? The TV series? So... Well, I'm glad that you got it and you enjoy getting it. I would not get it because I couldn't take the show. It was like, what, in the second episode, and it was so far off the wall. There was so much stupid going on in the writing, I just could not take it anymore. So it didn't take long for me to get tired of that at all. I mean, anybody knows that you don't ride a horse into a town full of zombies. And that when you're sitting inside a tank, it's in the middle of a street, it's full of zombies, and there's a dead guy sitting next to you in the tank, what's the odds that's going to be a zombie? Come on, I mean, stupid stuff. Yeah, so I couldn't take it. I had to give it up. Well, let's see. Let me stop this long enough to figure out where my plow is and how I might be able to manage my plow. This is going to be this. And we're going to want to head over there. a little bit later, which means now I gotta open the gate again, and then I gotta close the gate again. I hate having to constantly open and close gates manually. It's just annoying. Either we need to not have gates or they need to open and close automatically. That would be nice. Or we need to actually create the fields in such a way that that wouldn't be an issue. So, yeah. I'm already on my rant today. I'm all ready to rant. We kind of jostling about on this map, so. Yeah, and as far as I know you were... Okay, now why are we hanging up here? I think I got it set to automatically back up. I should probably turn that off. Because I really don't need to keep being to be interrupted in the game all the time for it to automatically back up. Back up. Okay. Let's see. We can do this too while we're here. And all that's on. Yeah, because I really haven't had anybody jumping in to play, so I haven't been really excited, haven't been real concerned about a lot of that stuff. Where is automatic engine start, stopping no braking? I thought it would be right here. Maybe it's in a different setting. Okay. It's lagging a lot. That may have just been me. Measuring unit, interactive zone. Radio automate. Where's automatic backup? Like every 5 minutes or something. No! Not that button, this button. Okay. No! I guess. Oh, there it is, autosave. How did I miss that? Okay. And let's go ahead and save the game at this point with those changes. And there we go. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely. All right, so we were just going to back this guy up here. We'll do it like that. So, hey, David, how are you doing? What you doing today? I don't think I've seen you here before. Have you been out here before? So the name looks a little unfamiliar to me, but if you stopped for once before and then we're off, it's been a little while. Things have been hectic for me lately, so it's hard for me to even remember my name sometimes. So. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, how's things going with you? Where you at? So I'm out in Virginia here, and we're on Thornton something farm. Yeah, what are we on? Yeah, Thornton Farm. Okay, that's what it is. Woohoo! No, not down here. I'll never get out. No. Okay. Let's go and do something with this. See if we can get out of here without getting locked in. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, and the other things that I don't like about some of these farms too, they make it so you got to back into the things. Why is there not just a pass through on this? I don't understand. Oops, did I go too far to the side? Yep. See? Okay. How annoying. Okay. Okay, close enough. Ah, Timmy! How are you doing? You got a little bit of visiting going on today. Where am I from? Virginia, did I not say? So, what about you? I mean, where am I from? That's not really where I'm from. That's where I am. Let's see now, where do I want this guy? I don't think there's anything else to pick up that he can pick up. So I can put him right in there. So we'll do that. And now this guy ought to be able to handle this plow, but I forget. So what is this? Only got an hour on him. Okay, Mother Najar, see you later. Idaho. And no Bigfoots over here. No, matter of fact, if they were, they'd probably be drowning because we just had a lot of rain. And I can't even mow my backyard for at least a week because I don't have a mowing attachment for my boat, you know. So yeah, there we go. Let's get that. Let's see if I can get that over to the field. This is so wide and these roads are so narrow anymore. And you doing good, Timmy? That's good to hear. So you guys play a lot of Farm and Sim? Where am I going with this? Oh, I want to go to 13, right? Because I just cleaned 13. We're going to get 30 here a little bit later. So this is like one of my favorite types of plows, but it's hard to use on some of these maps, especially these European maps, because they make these really, really narrow roads. It's like, stop that. And before I had, and they don't put any frontage, you know, they don't put any allowance for, man, you're not just turning at all, are you? Oh, you probably need a weight on front. That's probably what you need. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's part of the problem with this guy right here. He needs a weight up front. All right, let me just go ahead and hit the store here real quick with this. Nope, wrong place. Let's see. Let's go to the store. Let me go ahead and get a weight out here. Get this on the guy. Where are you at? Where are you at? Lighty-di-di-di. There we go. There's a weight. Let me go ahead and get a weight. Weight? No, I just can't wait. 1,000, 1,100. Let's get something. Oh, 1,600. Yeah, because that'll work. 2,300. My goodness, these are big cotton picking weights, aren't they? So, you all play on computer, or Timmy, David? You play on computer, or you play on console? I got all sorts of nice weights here, don't they? All these different weight packs. Can't get enough of them. Oh, that's an interesting one there. Only 600 kilograms, though. Guess that's why it's $150. So I guess we'll just stick with the, let's do something a little, 1,100. Let's go with 1,100 right here. That sounds pretty good. Let's select that. So console, okay. Yeah, well, sorry about that. So let's make that green, and we'll buy that. Okay. And back, and there, and here, little weight, where are you? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that we can't, you know, play both console and computer interact. So, it would be nice. That's the one right there. Let's go ahead and reset that one to the farm. I do like it when they set the maps up, though, to reset to the farm. That's, I always have an issue when it resets back to the store. The store's on the other end of the map. So, and I don't mind. I would like to modify maps, but if I do, then I couldn't have anybody doing multiplayer. Yeah, it's too bad it's on console. If you were on PC, you know, and you're following. Oh yeah, it's over at the other one, isn't it? Oh man. Okay. You know, my reason I do multiplayer on Saturday is so that my followers can play. So. And right now we're doing this Thornton Farm. You know, you got the new, whatever that new farm is, showed up out there too. I haven't Hardly looked at that one. So we'll see what that one is later on. I thought green would be a nice color to go with the tractor here. Maybe I can remember which tractor it goes to. Or it helped me differentiate the green tractors. I think I got 2 of them, almost exactly the same. Of course, this one's got big tires on the back too, so that should help to differentiate it. We're going to go back the other way and see how nasty this gets now, taking this hard turn here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Except I can't drive on the road with this. And there we're stuck. Okay. Alright. I really don't like walls. I don't like fences. I don't like hedges. I don't like manual gates. I guess I'm just too particular. Okay, let's see if we can get out here and start getting this plowed up and get all this chopped straw off of here. Because I have absolutely no use for chopped straw whatsoever. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think we're still a little tail heavy on this. Let's see how far we can get with this now. Because it gets up to those bushes up there and then it thinks it's done. It wants to start over again or turn around. So, well, hires do anyway. Hires aren't all that bright. So, yeah, and, you know, before you... Oh, see? Now, is that plow? That's supposed to be plowing that, and it's not getting rid of the chopped straw. So it looks like I'm going to have chopped straw forever and a day here now. Well, that's just annoying. I thought at least plowing it would clear it. You can't see what you're doing with it like that. Now I really dislike chopped straw. I thought at least plowing it would plow it under. But no, it's not doing that. All right, well, just so you know, this is FlailDr here. We just got started streaming not too long ago. What do I got about? Oh, almost 40 minutes on this. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. We're on Thornton Farm, and this is like episode 4, so, you know, I finally got some of the stuff done. You can see I made a mistake with some chopped straw mod. Somehow or another got on this. I didn't even know I had it installed, much less using it. And here he's going to stop because he thinks that this is a bad place to be here. Yeah. Let me show you something. Okay. See this over here? You can do this over here too. Maybe I just need to do it manually. Where did we finish off? Okay. Oh. Come on. Let's choose the right one. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Thornton Farm, and so right now I'm plowing some fields, getting ready to plant some of those. I'm waiting for the canola over on another field to finish up, and anybody else who wants to stop in and play, we're looking for that too. In the meantime, just kind of relaxing. We're going to try and give me a little bit of leeway here. So hopefully it'll plow the whole thing right. I'm not sure. We're going to get all the way over there? I don't think so. Looks like we're missing a piece of it here. Let's see if he'll try to get that little itty bitty strip or not. Yeah, he'll go for it. Okay. We might be able to make it to the other end of the field with this. Then we'll see how he turns around, if at all. Because they just do not put any kind of halfway decent margins here. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to take him down the other end, see if I can start him there. Which I probably can't. Oh, where did we finish off? Okay. Well, maybe we can just continue like that. Let's see if he will continue like that. Oh, look at that. He's actually going to make it by the bushes. So, okay. Well, that's good. I can live with that. But you can see how some of this, you know, where they had actually built it and they planted outside of the field, and even though you technically seem to be able to harvest it, you can never plant it again. So there's some issues with some of these maps. There's a lot of issues with some of these maps. One here, they did the water plane on this one, where it looks like nice water, but look, I can run under the water here. That's like, oh man, really? We need to work on this a little bit, okay? So I can drive my vehicle down the center of that if it doesn't get stuck on the edges and everything, but yeah. So okay, let's see what else we got going here. Yep, nothing there, so let me go ahead and speed this up while we're plowing that so we can get the canola here all done. Get the canola done. Get her done. So it's beautiful. Actually, well, you know, I'd like to say it's a beautiful Saturday out there. At least it's not raining bloody murder like it was the other day. My goodness, we had a tornado went through here. Mostly it missed us. It was pretty a little bit east of us, but it's taken down trees, threw some cars around a little bit, knocked over a couple buildings and everything. And rain was coming down like we were a little tiny playhouse at the bottom of a bucket and somebody was filling it up with water. And we got a little bit of a yard in the back here, but you know, so we got kind of a, I don't know, you wouldn't really call it a stream. More like a ditch, a little tiny ditch. And every time it rains, though, we get some water flowing through it. And not only did we get some water flowing through it this time, but it overflowed. It's only about, oh my goodness, it's getting dark. It's only about, a foot and a half, 2 feet wide. But the water going through it the other day was about 6, 7 feet wide. So yeah, it was, we were getting a torrential rain through here. Fortunately, I didn't have to be anywhere in that torrential rain, so that worked out pretty good. It was mostly just in the morning. For here, where I'm at, it was mostly just in the morning. But it continued. There we go. It continued on over in, towards northeast. And hit the big city. Okay. And that's why we get the big money here. Alrighty. And just did a really big job on some of the rest of the area around here. But we got flooded so much now that I'm not going to be able to mow the yard for at least a week. And that's only if it doesn't rain again. So, because it really does get soaking wet and muddy back there. Hey, Farmer Gaz, how you doing, sir? Yep. I was watching one of your recordings for a few minutes yesterday, so I forget what you were doing. You were doing something. Oh, you were, oh no, yeah, I think you were live. I think I was watching you live for a few minutes yesterday. You were going through a farm there. You were doing a little something on a farm. Not sure what farm that was. I wasn't paying a whole lot of close attention. How's everything going for you today? Today, tomorrow, and yesterday. All right, you're probably going to tell me that truck's in the way. Oh, no, you don't even want to do the whole thing, do you? Okay, we're going to do this. I tell you, you got to micromanage these guys. It's just, and it's partly because of the way these things are built. So, partly the way these farms are made. So, wish they would stop doing it like that. All righty. What's that? What's funny as hell? Hey. Oh, and you're done. You think you're done? You son of a gun. You are not done until I say you're done. Not until the fat lady sings, right? Okay, you can close the pipe. You don't need to have Dad out. We're doing good. So. Yeah, I was telling people I need to get a lawnmower attachment for my boat so I can go out and cut my grass because we had so much water coming in from rain. A little tornado that came by too. So it always seems to just miss us. You know, I tell you, our neighbors over here, one year they had, it was a big hurricane came through. And normally, I mean, you know, the water for us, the ocean is east of us. But the hurricane came way inshore and went west of us. And my neighbor just to the west of me, they lost 5 trees. And we got power lines out here, too, that run through the back area. And so he lost 5 trees, and about 3 of them were tipped over, you know, on the power lines and everything. So he spent some time out there. We didn't lose a single tree. Not a thing. So that was pretty good. I mean, we're not much more than about, you know, 150 feet apart. So that was neat. But of course, we had, you know, prior to that, we had a bunch of, we had some tree cutters out here, and we identified some trees that we thought would be dangerous around the house. And sure enough, you know, one they were cutting open. What the heck happened here? What's going on? Okay, one they had when they were cutting it open, you know, it was kind of hollow down the center of it, and they discovered a family of squirrels there, some baby squirrels in there. One of them got nicked. He's got his ear nicked a little bit and all that. And so we wound up having to take him to one of the. Hey, AK. Oh, nothing much, just, you know, same old. So. Yeah, we had to take the squirrels down to local whatever center, so you know they could be taken care of, maybe released back into the wild or something. But we got squirrels out the wazoo here, little gray squirrels. See them out there in the backyard all the time, chasing each other around. What are you doing, AK? Not doing nothing? Which is double negative, so that means you're doing something, right? Okay. Where's my tractor? Where's my slick, flat river rock? That's an old story about David and Goliath, told by a comedian. He was a funny guy. He tells some strange stories about, you know, kind of like taking some of the Bible stories, you know, and bringing them up to date in a comedic way. So, but some of it you have to be familiar with the U.S. culture in order to understand it. So, yeah, is anybody playing? Oh boy. Farming Simulator today. What about you, Farmer Gaz? Were you playing some today? What am I doing? I'm doing that first, then we're doing that. Thunk. Then we got to do this because the roads are too cotton picking narrow for me to do anything. And we can do that. And there we go. Alrighty, and take it. And where am I? I am going the wrong way. Man, I feel like I got to turn lights off in the house here because I can't see what's on the map. It's so dark. Why is it so dark? And where am I going with this harvester? I'm going to try to get back to the farm. Uh-oh, what am I stuck on now? What's going on here? Oh, guess what? Yep, and that's what narrow roads do for you. Just like that. Okay. Oh, almost managed to make it all the way back there. There we go. Okay. There we go. Just trying to get my equipment down these narrow roads. That's what I'm trying to do. And get them past those gates that are always in the way, and the fences and the hedges. And it's interesting the way that they cut the road into the, like the side of the hill here. Oh, man. And we're caught again. What are we caught on now? Caught on the corner again. Because no matter how wide I go, we're going to get caught on it. Okay. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Jeepers. That's why I'm building my own map. Right there. So, because there's just way too many of these extremely narrow-roaded maps. Or is it just because I have way too much wide equipment? I can't even get across Cotton Picking Bridge without dying. Doggone it, man. Come on. Yep. And that's how frustrating it is. So what are we caught on now? Okay. Trying to keep it straight. And there's no way to cut across these fields because of the way the fences are done. These things. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can ride the curb there really good. Gee. This is nasty. Come on, man. I just want to get back there. I just want to get to my farm. For goodness sakes, man. Could this be any... Could it be any more annoying? Yeah, it could. I'm not sure exactly how. Come on now. This is just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous to have to deal with this. Criminy. And again, the reason I'm building my own map. Get sick and tired of this stuff. So, either I got to spend way too much time trying to harvest a field or plow a field or do anything else, or I got to fight my way to get to and from one. And yeah, I mean, it's like I can't cut through the fields here to the east of me to get over to the other fields that, for some reason, I own fields all the way on the other side of the world on this thing. And the way the roads are kind of carved into the stuff here, it's just really hard to get anything there. Wow. So yeah, just fighting frustration here with some of this stuff. So good old Thornton Farms. I need to find me a farm that, you know, got some nice capabilities to it that isn't always trying to squeeze me like a lemon. Oh yeah. Who needs to harvest now, huh? I don't need to harvest. I just need to hide the harvester somewhere. And let's see, based on the way the farm is designed, here's part of the farm here. And instead of having a straight through over to the other part of the farm, you have to do this jig-jog thing here in the hopes that you'll be able to find the other part of the farm there. There we go. Made it. Don't dare go in there. I'll never get out, I'm pretty sure. And that's an interesting way to introduce our farm right there. Of course, being dark doesn't help a whole lot either, does it? So at least I can pull the equipment in here, kind of. Well, I guess we'll just do this for now. Isn't really what I wanted to do here, but that looks like that's what it's going to be. There, let's try that. Okay, and this is Power Rangers disassemble. Okay. Whatever. Come on. Touch it the right place. There you go. That's it. Now what? Oh, you're a little further forward than I thought you were. Can we even fit in there like that? I don't think we can we? Well, what's over here? Can I put something in here? Oh, for goodness sakes. I'm pretty sure that there's supposed to be something else supposed to go in here, but I don't really care right now. And there. Stay there. What? Okay. One more. No. Okay, there we go. So now where are we going? We're going this way. I think it's kind of neat that they've actually set up the... It seems like there's been a change in the... Well, can we make that any tighter? I think we could. Been kind of a change in driving across fields. It seems like we can drive... When we drive across fields now, we're impacted by the field. And so it slows us down. I always kind of thought it should be that way, so I think it's neat that it's that way now. Of course, you know, it's kind of quite a change there to be dealing with that when you haven't had to deal with that for a long time. Man, look at those fences. If it gets any tighter here, I'm just going to have to explode. Not really excited about doing farming work in the night either on these things. So anything exciting going on where you guys are? Because it wasn't all that bright a day here. It's been overcast all day today, so. And it got really cold last night. I mean, it's like one day we're over 80 degrees, almost 90 degrees in the day. Within a few days, we're hitting lows almost in the freezing. That's strange weather. Missed it by that much. Let's see how much I missed. I'm trying to... Oh, that was quite an angle. See, I thought I was in my mirrors. I thought I was pointed right at it. Okay. Let's try that again then. What am I looking at in my mirror? See, there's the truck. Oh, there's the opening there. Okay. So that's where I need to be. Not too much now. That ought to do it. Oops. Let's see. This way. Okay. Not that much. Nope. Missed it again. Let's see how far I missed it this time. Not by much. That was pretty close, wasn't it? Okay, well, I tell you what we're going to do here. We're just going to do it this way. Yeah, I keep trying to use the mirrors, you know, to feel like I'm actually driving a tractor or whatever. Try and do it from the cockpit. I'm trying to learn to do better from the cockpit. Just still not that good yet. It's kind of tough because it's really tough to kind of turn your head all the time, you know, which is basically changing your view. You can't just snap it to the right and back. It's kind of like, all the way back. Well. Seems like there ought to be something, you know, where you could just hit the button and it would just look right and look left. I thought I saw something like that at one time. But that might have been on something else. That might have been like on Euro Trucker or something. I can't remember. Not like I'm really big on memories right now, so. And I guess we can go ahead and put this guy away because we don't have any use for him right now either, so. And this trailer we can put right in here. But not in there. Okay, we have to. There we go. That's better. That's a little too tight. Okay. So for the time being, we'll try to figure out what else you can do. And we're waiting for something there. We don't know what exactly. Maybe you're waiting for the plow. And you're doing that, and we're still plowing. So that's going to be going for a while. Why are you going so cotton picking slow? How come I've got everybody set to practically nothing on speed? Let's go. Get her done. Get her done. Okay. Yeah, see, I was hoping that that would plow the chopped straw under, so I can't imagine what's going to be happening now with that. So I guess we're going to plow that. And this is 13 we're plowing right now. Okay. Man, why is my screen so dark? I think something else has changed on this or something. I don't know. I wonder if it changes on from map to map. I can't imagine that. So usage for door on that's not it. Color blind mode off. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder how many color blind people there are that's helpful. For which that is helpful. And switch to trains is on. If we had trains, we could switch to trains. Yeah, this map doesn't have trains. Well, maybe I could just go sell something. Let's see. We got canola's been coming up in price here. That looks pretty good. I got some corn I could sell. While I'm waiting for some plowing to finish off. Where would this go? Dalton Stores for $12.87. Okay. Dalton Stores for $12.87. All righty. Now, I don't want to take the little tipper, though. Where did I put the big tipper? I don't remember. It wasn't that long ago, either. But that's what I mean about that short-term memory thing. Man, it's so quiet out there. Nobody got anything to say? It must be really gloomy where you guys are, too. That's the one I want. Where are you at? Oh, you're practically right next door to where I am right now. Really? Oh yeah, that's right. I put it in this building. I just can't see it because it's so cotton picking dark. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to work on. You know, I haven't really changed anything on these monitors. It's a wonder that it's so dark. Let's see if we can get this down there for, was it canola? I think it was, right? Take another quick look real quick before I do something stupid again. Gonna do something stupid again. Yeah, canola. I think I can get a pretty good price for canola there. Let's go ahead and do that. We will. Canola. I don't think they'll even fill this up. Soybeans I could sell. I could fill this up with that. Sunflowers, not at all. Soybeans, right? 70,000, yeah. Well, let's just go ahead and sell all the canola. What the heck? Well, look how that treats that. Yeah, that barely filled it up halfway. 50% is what it says, so barely got it half filled. And we're going to go to where? Where's my light in the sky? There it is, over that way. All right, which is pretty much to the north. Okay. All right, well, let's do that then. Gonna head out the gate here. Take these wide swings. I don't have to do it so much there because they actually gave me an entrance and exit there. Okay, huh? Yeah, so I've been, last week, man, I tell you, the first part of the week I was putting in a good 14 plus hours. Where are we going here? Oh, we gotta go this way? Okay. 14 hours, 17 hours, 16 hours before I got to Thursday, and didn't have to put in, only had to put in about 10 hours. There's the plow, seems to still be doing pretty good. Well, we're finally getting up to speed here. This little old tractor is just pulling hard on this. So yeah, needless to say, man, yesterday I was pretty wore out. But my schedule's kind of changed for next week, so right now, oh no, I don't want to go that way. Okay. Hey. What? Get off my road. Move it. So, somewhere back in here somehow or another, I'm going to get back in there. I don't know how. Oh, through here, I guess. I see a place. Oh, really? Well, why does this thing shake like it? Look at that. Look at that. It does not like it. Sell point for what? For everything, right? Alrighty. Woo! This is like a roller coaster ride here, man. Did I make some money on that? I made $30,743. You can hardly see that though, can you? Alright, hang on here. Let me get that fixed over here. That's a little too high for that to be up there, I guess. What are you doing? Oh, okay, that's what you're doing. Alright. Get that down a little bit there. And there's a lot of stuff you can't see with this over here, huh? Let's see, maybe I can move this over here. Maybe that'll help some. I might have to just do a whole bunch of new stuff. But we'll do this for now and see how this looks. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see if I can even make the, can I make the turn? No. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And that's practically no money at all. Although it was 1,000 something for each, right? That was 1,000 something per tone. T-O-N-N-E, tone. We got the tourist attraction over to our right there, which is kind of a neat idea on this map. You know, I tell you, there's a lot of problems with some of the maps out here that I've seen. Some of the overlays and, I mean, just pieces of terrain that have been hidden under other pieces of terrain that just cause it to draw that extra terrain that's not even usable, visible, or anything else. But there are some pretty neat ideas. Yeah, that's right. I kind of came this way, didn't I? Okay. But there are some neat additions, some neat ideas out there. Or water, you know. Are we here yet? Is this where I want to be? Yeah, this is where I want to be. Okay. Let's see if there's something else we can sell while we're waiting here. So, man, look at the price. The price is still good. Just stopped going up. Not too bad. Price for sunflowers not doing good. And why in the world is soybean dumping? I don't know. But I'm thinking whatever it is that we got going here, we don't need this guy for it. Just wondering. Maybe I'll need to get me a power washer or something. Wash some of my dirty equipment here eventually, right? Well, yeah, I started working on my own map and got it four times normal size. Supposedly. We'll see how that works out. And, yep. No canola for you. Sunflowers and soybeans and corn. Oh my. I ought to keep the corn just in case we have a run on it. Wheat and barley, canola, sunflowers. Well, maybe I'll just go ahead and do soybeans. Yeah, but we're not getting a good price for soybeans, are we? You know what? Maybe I'll just do something else. Let's see. I'm still trying to get the plowing finished here, though, right? So do I have to get another plow? Maybe one not quite so big. What do you think? That is the 11SR is the one that I have. I guess I could have done it just as easily this way, right? Go to the garage and see what it is. Where's plows? Plows. I need a plow to plow my stuff. Alright, and select. I don't like these angled plows. They really annoy me. They just don't do the job quite the way I want them to do the job. Now that's a pretty good plow right here. Yeah, see, this is the 5.7 meter wide. This is 3 meter, 4 meter wide. 4 meter wide would be good. 4-meter wide would be great. Yeah. What do we need for that? We need 200 horsepower. What do we got in la garage? In la garage, we have, this got 6 hours and it's got 200 horsepower. This is the other 900, 1.7 hours, and it's got 390 horsepower, and this one is 400 horsepower. So basically anything except the 700 Vario. So let's go ahead and buy that one. I'm going to get me an extra plow, and there's a reason why I'm going to get that, because you can actually, with this plow, somebody pointed this out to me. I didn't even realize it. Matter of fact, I think that was Yuma Gaming pointed this out to me, that it's got that little gap there. You can still plug the PTO into that for something behind it. So I can actually plow and seed at the same time. Did I buy it or not? I was too busy talking. Yeah, I bought it. Okay. So what else do we got in the garage here? Hang on. And this guy, okay, which needs 270 horsepower. So I ought to take the really, really big guy, which is the Black Beauty. And I think that's the one that's doing this, isn't it? No, that's the green one. Okay, good. Whereas the black one is waiting here for this. So let's go ahead and get him to go and pick up the plow. I'm not sure if I'm hearing a train right now or a plane, because they got jet planes in this one too that fly overhead. Alrighty. I'll be right back. You hang on there, buddy. I want to go north. Stuck again. Man. Turning me into a mad dog. Squirrel! About time for my medication, I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's time for my medication. Well, let's see. So we've been doing this now for about, oh my goodness, an hour and 18 minutes is what I got. FlailDr here. We're streaming simultaneously on both YouTube and Twitch. I got Thornton Farm. Let's see, where the heck do I want to go from here? Hey. Yeah, I got to watch out for you, man. You just jump right out there. Here they are again. See, now if I was carrying that big Jimpa plow, though, it takes up the whole road here. I mean, I am taking paint off buildings. I like the way that the brightness flashes on this, though, in 17. They fixed that lighting on this like that. Look at that. Watch this. Boom. Okay? It's just like when you're actually driving down the road. Okay, is this the place? No, this is not the place. Well, we certainly do keep it busy here, though, don't we? Oh, there it is. It's hard to see in the... Man, it is so hard to see this stuff in the dark. Okay. Pretty sure that what we're doing here is backing up to this. Right here. Hey, I was on key. Where were you? There we go. And here we go. Now, was this 4 meters wide? Let's see if I'm taking out any cars. Nope, didn't take them out, so I guess I'm doing pretty good. Didn't scrape no paint, so we're still okay with that. Still, I'm going to try to take the middle of the road here where I can. And get ready to turn. Got my signals on. Okay. We got a little ways to go here yet. Whoa, ram speed. Whoa, I'm on the fence. Matter of fact, what I may wind up doing is selling that Jimpa plow. There we go. Now, hopefully we can do all this at once. Let's see. Probably not. Because of the narrow edges on these fields. So, they're probably going to mess me up with that. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. Now let's see what he does. Looks like everything's going in. Okay, the problem is that I'm seeding twice the area I'm plowing. That's the problem. So I need to have a narrower seeder or a bigger plow. So I think I'm going to have to just set this aside for now. Okay. And try and get this to try and figure out what it is I'm plowing here with this stupid chopped straw. So, chopped straw. Helper A is blocked by an object. Okay. And I can't see what I'm looking at. Yeah, see? The fence. Helper A is blocked by the fence. Well, let's do this. We're going to change this just a little bit. And go to the store. We're going to buy a different plow. Select a different plow. We'll buy another one of these. And let's find that baby. Which one is that? That's the one that's on 30. That's the one that's at the store. So reset that. Okay. And the reason I'm leaving that there right now is as a marker. Because with the chopped straw, I can't tell where I have plowed or cultivated or anything. It is extremely annoying. And so far as I can tell to this point, pretty much useless. But then again, I don't really know what the purpose of chopped straw is, other than to be annoying. So. And secondly, I don't know why I even had it in the... I don't even know why I have it loaded so that it winds up as part of the system. So it should not even be loaded. So I'm going to... Later on, I'm going to go into mods and I'm going to make sure that gets removed from the mod list. much better plow here. It requires more power, I think, more raw horsepower than the other plow, but it gives me a nice square plowed area, and it can turn around real quick, and it can get down the roads, these narrow roads, a lot better. Okay. So let's see. Nope. 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 No. No. Nope. 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 No. No. Nope. There we go. Garage. Garage. No. 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 And what are we doing here? I'm gonna sell this booger. Sell it. Sell it. Ooh, that's a lot of money back. These are so much cheaper. They just require more power is all. Okay. And what? You're not blocked by anything? What do you mean you're blocked by an object? Okay. What a maroon. Okay. So now you're on your way. Good, 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 good. And you're doing your thing. Very good. We are doing very good here today. So a little bit by a little bit. All right. So up till recently, though, you know, I haven't been able to do any streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the past few weeks. There was a little bit of time I was able to do, I think, a Tuesday and a Thursday, a couple of weeks there. And I haven't been able to do that because of my schedule, and now my schedule's loosened up for the next couple of weeks. So for the next couple of weeks, I can stream Tuesday night and Thursday night, and so I've got that in my Twitch schedule. For those who are looking at Twitch, I can go out and put that on my YouTube schedule too. Let me write that down so after this stream I can remember to put that on my YouTube schedule. I have a pin right here. Oh, I have another pin right here. Okay. And over here, I have another pin. I have pins and paper and pants and all sorts of good stuff. What are we doing here? Let's see. Pass. Yeah, one of the things I want to do here a little bit further down, and maybe try to get it done today, is I wanted to get some videos as I'm building my map. You know, as I get certain things done in the map. Not actually of me building the map so much as what I've done, you know, recently in the map. Really, we're not going all the way down on this, but thank you. Thank you for stopping and leaving most of it unplanted. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh yeah, update YouTube. Okay. I lose track so fast. I think part of it, I'm just getting a little froggier here in the mind with everything that's going on. I got so many things going on sometimes. I just, oh, here, then I'm there, then I'm here, then I'm there, then I'm here, then I'm here. I'm just all over the place. So, yeah, that's it. But I spent a lot of time working on trying to get the terrain in the hills. I saw a really neat, you know, thank goodness for Dashnet, however you say it, going through his tutorials that he did for 15 has really helped me out in 17. And actually, a lot of the stuff, you know, that he's really kind of presenting, some of that stuff, it's really kind of in the book for dummies. But it's so much easier when someone shows you how to do that, and also, you know, when you can see if they run into some mistakes and how they get those mistakes resolved and everything. So, and I know he, from time to time, he was just doing something here recently. He couldn't remember how he'd done the setting, and it was something just as simple as he forgot to click the OK button because it was on a different screen. So he's not used to having two screens, and so the pop-up, to choose the OK to apply a setting was on the different monitor, and he didn't realize it, and so he was kind of fussing around with that for a while. Like, it worked good before. I don't know why it doesn't work now. And then finally realized that it was hiding behind something else on another window. And it's like, oh. And I know how that is because I've done that too. You feel so dumb. It's like, oh man, how did I miss that? So he did pretty good. He does really good stuff, though. He explains it very well. And like I say, there are times when I'm looking at it going, no, it's over there. See right there, it's over there, it's over there. Because I talk to the TV. I mean, I talk to the TV all the time. I'm trying to tell those people what they're doing wrong. No, look in the closet. He's hiding in the closet. Well, you think we should look in the closet? No, I don't think we should look in the closet. No, look in the closet. Well, I guess there's nobody here. No, you didn't look in the closet. Stupid stuff. I swear, sometimes I just don't have a whole high opinion for some of these writers, for some of these shows. Both now and in the past. Hey, what do you got there? Would that be Bob A or Boba? Hi, guys. How you doing there, Bob? What's going on? Good to see everybody jumping in a little bit, saying hi. Hi. I'm just plowing in the dark right now. Phrasing. Phrasing. And so I got the terrain, I think, pretty much worked out the way I wanted to on my map that I'm starting. And spent a lot of time smoothing it out and figuring out how to, add to the terrain in such a way that I want to. Keeps doing it over. Harvesting wheat on Hobbs Farm. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm mostly just planting in the dark. So right now I'm plowing over chopped straw because apparently I had accidentally had that in earlier. So, and I was hoping maybe plowing would get rid of it, but I guess it's not going to happen until it goes through a growth round or something. I don't know what's going to happen to that. Can't pick it up, can't do anything with it. So harvesting wheat, all right. Now I've heard of Hobbs Farm, but I haven't been out to Hobbs Farm. I think I've watched one or two people on Hobbs Farm, but I don't remember that much about it. So what do you think about Hobbs Farm? This is Thornton Farm, by the way. So yeah, so far, and this is multiplayer too. So if I got anybody out there who's following me here on Twitch, or for that matter on YouTube, and you want to play, you're welcome to jump in and play. This is on the PC. It's not on a console. I don't do consoles. That's not entirely true. I do have an old PS2 in the other room, for which I have one or two games that I have worn out to the point that they just annoy me now. Very simplistic button-pushing games. I swear sometimes. Reminds me of some of the old, love it, Small Farm, Big Fields. Well, that's good. I don't remember. Do they have much in the way of fences? My biggest complaint has been a lot of these European farms that we're looking at have fences and hedges that you can't drive through or anything, and you wind up in narrow roads. You wind up getting jammed up on it. So at least I do, because I also get big equipment, and you want to get big, like on big farms. You want to get big equipment on big farms anyway. Not a problem. That's good. That's good. So what is Hobbs Farm based off of, though? That sounds like a name that you might see in the UK. as opposed to seeing something in the United States with that type of a name. Because I've really been looking forward to seeing more North American farms. Which actually, that's what I'm working on. Is a little bit, something based around the Nebraska area. But you know, and not just flat either. All these farms are they're either way too flat or they're way too sloped. What was the one that was so terribly sloped? I think it's called Goldcrest Hills. Somebody put together Goldcrest Hills. And it's so sloped you can barely get your equipment up and down the slopes to plant. And I know, and you might say, well, then you should go crosswise. Well, no matter which way you went, it was at kind of a diagonal, so it was always up. It was always up or down. Saw a walkabout with the map maker. Okay, he is not American, so. Well, I'm guessing, well, where are you from? Because you say a walk around or walkabout, that makes me think that maybe you're from down under. You say walk around, I'm thinking walkabout. With the map maker, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, you're in Michigan. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, I'm in Virginia. So, and we just had a lot of rain come through here, so it's pretty wet and a little bit muddy out there now. Michigan, well, you just had some pretty bad storm go through there too, didn't you? Hey, Yuma, how you is? Yeah. Mr. Farmer, welcome. I hope you like farming in the dark, because that's what I'm doing. Oh, he walked around the map and showed you stuff. Okay. Well, that's kind of what I figured. You know, that's I do that on some of the maps sometimes too. When a new map comes out. As a matter of fact, we just got a new map that came out that I downloaded, but I haven't been out to it yet on the mods. I'm doing great, Yuma. I'm a little tired, you know, but other than that, great. Yeah, because I had some long days. As I'm telling some other people here, at least 3 of my days were about 16 hours this last week. So I'm kind of recovering right now. But next couple weeks, things have loosened up a little bit, so I'm going to be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursday nights as well for a couple weeks. Which is kind of my favorite thing to do. And that's what my schedule was before I started, you know, running into scheduling issues. And in about 30 days or so, things are gonna bounce around again. So, and that'll change a lot of stuff. Actually, it might help to loosen my time up a little bit too. So, yeah. So, what have you been doing, Yuma? You been playing any? You been playing World of Warships or something? With that brand new super powerful computer you got? Bob here was just talking about, I don't know if you saw it. Oh yeah, you were here. Bob was just talking about Hobbs Farm and Mr. Farmer. I don't think I've seen you here before either, so good to have you here. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, guys. I know I'm seeing a lot of people here today that I don't think I've seen before. So thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Let's see what else. Uh-oh, wrong key. Developer mode, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. I figured that one out. Yeah, it's just really, really dark here. Oh, okay. This stupid thing. And this is, you know, one of those issues with these farms right here is they keep running into stuff. I didn't see the error on him. I thought it was an error on the other guy, so let's see. Nope. You don't like that? Okay. How about here? Okay. Wow, it's out in the sun, but you don't know why. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, at least you got some sun there. Actually, it was really irritating because I had to work inside from like 7 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. And I managed to get outside for lunch, and it was such a beautiful day. It's about, I think it was about Wednesday here. It was such a beautiful day. I really, oh man, I wish I could have just, you know, throw a rock through the window and get out. It was beautiful. I mean, just the right temperature, you know, not too hot, not too cold, a little bit of breeze going, the sun's out shining on you. I felt like a flower in the breeze. I felt like I was going to grow, you know. Oh, it's the sun is shining. Everything is wonderful. Hey, Toey. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, thanks for stopping in. You're getting a little busy here today, thank goodness. It was getting boring there for a while, so nobody here to talk to. What about you, Mr. Farmer? You still there? Hey, Yuma. You still here? Look, see, he's stopping again. What a maroon. Okay. Let's see, I think I have to change tactics here. So, because of these fences, these irritating fences here. See, we're not even getting the full edge here, but it's hard to tell because of this garbage. Okay. But let's see what I can do here. Maybe we can do it this way. Because of this chopped straw. Oh, I tell you what, Yumi, you probably know what you're supposed to do with chopped straw, because I haven't the slightest idea what to do with chopped straw. I had to go out and turn it off because it was on. I didn't realize it was on. No, you are not done, but thanks for trying, you. What a maroon. Okay. Try again. Okay, good for you. Good for you. So yeah, I have absolutely no idea what to do with chopped straw. I got chopped straw here. I can't seem to cultivate it. I can't plow it under. I can't pick it up with a loader. I kind of wish there was a way for me to get some C4 so I could come out here and blow it off the fields. Because I don't think it's coming up any other way. Nope. I really don't want you to do that. I'm hoping that after I grow a crop on it, it will go away. But there's no guarantee of that. Let's see now. Got a little something here. Let's see if I can get this. Let's see if he will continue on through this, huh? And nope, that was enough for you. Okay, stop. Well, that's what I thought it might do, Toey, is I thought it might be fertilizer or something, but it doesn't plow under. So, I mean, and it's really difficult to tell. I mean, it's tough enough, you know, in these fields sometimes to tell whether you have cultivated or seeded or, you know, fertilized sometimes on these things, because the colors are just a little too close together sometimes. The contrast isn't there. But you would think, you know, I mean, if I put other stuff out there, if there was straw was still out here, if the crop was still out here, then if the crop was still out here, then I'd have it would plow it under, and you'd see that, and it would just be the plowed field. But I got the straw here, and it doesn't seem to plow it under. So, what the heck? What the heck's going on here, buddy? Just cultivate your field, and it will be your first level of fertilizer. Okay. Well, I did that on a field, but, you know, I would like to see it actually, so I can see my field. But that's kind of what I thought it was supposed to do. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate that. So, maybe that'll work to some degree here. We'll see. But the way that it did the chopped straw and everything here, it looks to me like there's going to be a lot of places where it's not going to be fertilized. So now I got to come back and manually fertilize it anyway. I turned it off. It won't be happening again. It wouldn't be so bad if it would actually, you know, when you plow or cultivate, if it would roll it into the soil. That would be good. Then you could at least see what you're doing. But out here in the middle field, unless I give the higher, I have no idea whether I've touched that part of the field or not. So, to me, that's poor programming. And I see some of that here. I don't know how many people were here before. I was kind of mentioning a little bit, you know, I'm making my own map. And so, you know, to kind of get some ideas and and to get an understanding of how map making works, I was taking a lot of these maps here, you know, from ModHub. This map, for example, Thornton Farm and Drumard, and what else we got? We got Chellington and Colborough and Lossburg and Fichtelberg and all of those. And I'm loading all those in to see how different things are done. And there's some people got some really good ideas on some stuff, different ideas. Some don't make it go away, some do. Okay. Okay. I got you. What you gonna do? Yeah, really. What are you gonna do? So apparently that's it. Well, this is the second plow here that I've applied to this, but which is not doing it. Second type of plow, which is not doing the job for that. But okay, well maybe he'll be able to finish the thing now without running into a fence and hanging up. And this guy's finishing off here. And I need another tractor for the seeder. Oh no, I haven't. Yeah. That's is that Dashnet, right? Hi, Mother in a Jar. Yeah. So that's Dashnet's, right? PV17 version 2. I know I've been out Dashnet has some videos on how to build a map from 15, and I've been looking at those, and oh, God bless him, man. He put some good stuff out there. I mean, I know that some of the information is in the book for dummies, but I think he adds quite a bit to it. So, and also visualizing it, you know. I'm very visually oriented, so seeing somebody else do it makes it a lot easier to understand, I think. And he's got some good pointers and some good information. The PV17 version 2, I bet. Yeah. No, sometimes if the map gets too big or too crowded or too much stuff in it, it's just like, man, what are we going to do? But I like all the stuff that's being added into these different types of maps here with, you know, like different types of gas stations. Like I see a Shell gas station or a Exxon gas station or a BP gas station on some of these maps, you know, as an example. And it looks pretty neat. And I'm thinking I can probably do something like that, you know, just take something and skin it. And matter of fact, what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at how I'm going to build the next thing. I've only got a couple things done on the map that I'm working on right now. I got it's 4 times size, you know, 4 by map, and I've built a lot of hills, and I've dug out all the rivers. I may need to work on some of the height of the land a little bit more there, but I've got the rivers in, and I've got the water plane in, and it's just one great big huge water plane. So right now. And the next thing is I just need to figure out what it is I want to put in next. Actually, the next thing is to do the boundaries. I'm trying to figure out the best way to set up the boundaries on this so that, you know, when you get to the edge of the map, it looks like you're looking off into Foreverland. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. And he does pretty good. I think he does pretty good, though, you know, at cutting down on the work that your system has to do on his maps. But yeah, my goodness, a laptop no less. That's even less powerful than a desktop for that price. So unless of course you bought it used, then maybe you might have a little bit more than that. So yeah, my laptop is an i7 processor, Intel processor. I made sure that I got at least an i7 for my laptop and for my desktop. But even now I'm looking at my desktop and trying to play Planet Coaster on it, and it just about chokes. You got what? That's it? GE? I'm not sure what that is. Well, these guys are doing pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and get me another tractor here, though. I'll buy another tractor so I can start pulling the seeder out too. So, I mean, I got the money, right? 702,000. So we'll do that. And select the Mundo. Yep. Well, I'm hoping to get... Oh, Giants Editor. Oh, okay. You got... In other words, you're able to open Giants Editor, and that's about as far as you get with that. Yeah. Yeah, I can certainly say... That's why, that's why I'm going out and I'm opening up all these other maps and taking a look at, anything I want to do. Like I want to do the water plane. And so I went to every single map to see how they did the water plane. The thing is that you got to create it. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's how I was for weeks. Just open it, don't know what to do with it. So, but I go out and take a look at all these water planes, and well, now I got to have a graphics editor. So I'm guessing it's Paint.net or something like that, or GIMP. That I've got to go out and I've got to. Oh no, I've got to use Blender because I can't afford Maya at like what $3,000 or $6,000. So, but I got Blender. But in order to do what I want to do, I would have to go out and I'd actually have to create this convoluted, segmented something there for that platform. Hey, Ernesto, what platform? Mine? I'm PC. Yeah, so. How about you? What's yours? Is that what you were asking, I hope? Okay. And what we got here? JCB, not enough, not enough. Oh, he's a big old track guy. Let me back up just a little bit. That's a little more than what I want. 900. Yeah, you have console? Yeah, Xbox One. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I'd love to have you. I'd love to play, have you join in. Watch vids. It's like copy and save in case you mess up. Yeah, like no thanks. Well, actually, what I do is, because what I'm finding is when I go to start it up, well, first off, I got DashNet's, what is that, the FS, MF, whatever it is. No, Farming Simulator, hang on just a second here. It's the FS17 MFS, so. Okay, all right. Thanks for stopping in, Ernesto. So, yeah, and so you set up all your folders for that, and so you can tap on that, and you can open up the folder. When you open up Farming Simulator 17, it opens up to that folder, which has that file for that map, whatever that map is. So you can set those up to be different like that. Kill it without help from GE? Really? What are you doing? Do you use a video editor of some sort? Is that what? I'm not really sure what you mean by you can kill it without help from GE. Do you mean like going out and modifying the XMLs or something like that? So, what do we get here with this? 320 horsepower. I don't think I have one of these guys. Massey Ferguson, 300 horsepower. Let's get a New Holland tractor out there. We don't have a New Holland tractor out there. Let's go ahead and select that baby. Let's give him... Oh, crawler tracks. Cool. No, let's not do that, though. And let's give him the big engine. Ooh, man. He's going to be good. All right. Buy me. Oh, I see. Okay, no, we're going to try modding it? Yeah. Well, so how long you been playing then? Because I got 15. Man, why is it so dark? Is that as dark for you guys as it is for me? Because that's just terrible. That's what it looks like. Get to the day on this. I gotta fix this. This is not really good for me. So let's see. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fix this on my screen. I gotta get to my screen. Let's see if I can get to my display here. Maybe I can. Totally black screen. Yeah, I know. And I haven't done anything to change my screen, but it didn't used to be black before. Oh, I thought that's the horse. They got horses here that run around. It didn't used to be this dark on all the other maps, so I'm not sure if it's something that I've done recently or... I'm going to try this again here. Let's see. Let me see if I can get... First off, I'm going to try it on my display. So, eventually. There we go. Display settings. I wonder if just the new NVIDIA driver that got installed, if remember that went out, you know, and reset all of that. So, my goodness. Everything else just kind of went blank right now. There we go. Okay, total, the end of 15, and YouTuber took pity on you and one of his subs gifted you. Well, that's nice. That was nice. Yeah, that's great. It's nice to know that there's people out there like that, you know, that willing to help a brother out, right? Power asleep, notifications, apps, features. There's not really anything here for me to get. Advanced display settings, nothing here that's really going to get me. Clear type, advanced sizing text, color management. I rather doubt it. Let's see. Nope. All profiles, advanced, and that's pretty much it. Just calibrating and some other stuff there. I think I'm just going to have to. Hey, Josh. I don't think I've seen you out here before either. My goodness, been kind of busy today. Uh-oh, what just happened? Oh, okay. That was all right. I thought I did something wrong there. Let's get back out to here. We'll get back out to there. And let's see if I can do something. Can I do anything in here with this? I think I have to go all the way back out, though, to get the advanced settings for video. Invert look, dynamic vehicle camera, help window on. You know, give me just a minute here. I'm going to do that real quick. Emotionally handicapped, so you can't work. Wow. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. You know, when you get right down to it, I mean, if you don't have to work and you can still, you know, make a living, that's one thing. But, you know, being emotionally handicapped is not all that great, I wouldn't say. So, okay, so I saved it, right? I better save it again because I'm talking. I don't know what I'm doing. So, let me quit the game here real quick and bring it up so we can get the. No, you haven't been. Yeah, I haven't seen you out here before. So, well, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate that. Let me go out and see if I can figure out a way to get this video, advanced graphics, a little lighter here. Let's see. Distance for it's just a shader quality, max shadow. I don't think there's really anything I want to be doing here either. So, yep, to the options for that, but I don't see anything. Beacon lights, mesh tessellation. I don't see anything I want to be able to do here. Light quality. It doesn't make sense to me. Light quality. Yeah. Welcome to everyone. By the way, Talking Toe, he is also my mod when she's available. So thanks for stopping in. Brightness, yeah. Did I see brightness? I didn't see brightness. Oh, there it is, right there. Brightness. And wasn't on the page yet, so I guess I was in advanced graphics or something. Let's try that. VSync on, brightness, field of view. Let's try that. See if we can get some more brightness on that. Oh, that's really pretty bright. That actually looks a little washed out now. I think maybe I'll tone that down just a tad there. Yeah, see how that works up. I really think what it is it's got to be. I'm going to have to do something on my monitor settings to open that up a little bit. Actually, it looks better on the in the OBS than it does here on my screen. So I think we did save. Let's go back here. Let's go back to multiplayer and create the game again. Go into Thornton Farms and continue and start it up. Okay. It actually looks better on the OBS. I might just watch it on the OBS here. Come on, start it up. Start it up there, baby. Oh no, autosave's supposed to be off. Why is autosave on? Yeah, might. Really, yeah. Ah, it burns. Hey, come on, you were just up a minute ago. Josh, day's doing pretty good. It's just a little bit overcast here. We had some terrible rain the other day, but you know, I get to relax today. This is basically, well, I had to do some things this morning. You know, emails and taking care of business and plugging holes and stuff, you know, in the work week. But other than that, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Get a chance to relax here, play a little gaming, working on, you know, on my off time, building up a map. See, it's still way too dark. Oh, we're in the house too, so. That's better. That may be better. Oh, and he's stuck again. Doggone it. Okay. How about you, Josh? How's your day going? So, you getting in some good relaxation time, are you? So, yeah. Vampire on a day pass. There you go. I don't think that's a good idea. There goes the jet. Yep. There went the jet. Whoever it was made this map, they put a jet in there. I swear that looks like an F4 or, but it's probably not. It's probably a British plane. I can't remember what British plane that might be, though. You can see a balloon in the distance. This might actually be good. You know, I think that did it. I think that actually does make it look better there. But you know, now it looks brighter on my screen than it does in OBS here. So I think I'm going to have to go out and I'm going to have to tweak this a little bit. Because something has happened with the video on this. As a matter of fact, also I noticed too that when I was setting the game up and everything, my little speaker, something else has been reset. There's one of the trains that goes by. And all I do is go like from the north side of the map to the south side of the map, and that's pretty much it. One goes one way, the other goes the other way. But I've noticed some differences here. And I kind of, my audio icon for checking my sound and both my speaker and my microphone are missing from my desktop, from the little taskbar down there. It's not there. So I'm wondering what happened that got hold of that today. I may have to reboot my system for it to work right. But yeah, I'm going to have to take a look at the lighting on this and see if I can't fix that, because it's way too dark. I hope the recording comes out better than this, but I can't imagine that it will. And I don't think there's anything I can do in OBS to make that any brighter. Maybe there is. I know that on YouTube I might be able to do something about that, and I have some video tools that I can pull it into and maybe brighten it up a little bit. So much work. A bunch of guys got updates, fixed the vid, killed the sound on Windows. Really? Or was that on the graphics stuff? Because I notice these graphics adapters include sound too. Okay, well he's getting pretty much there. He's pretty much there. We got this guy here. Let me go ahead and let's see. See, now that looks really bright there. Here it looks washed out. Oh, really? Oh, okay. On the 450. So where are you at, Josh? Because I don't know the 450 where that would be. Because I'm in the United States. Graphics cards. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought, Bob. We were talking about graphics cards. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with this, because that's just not right. That's just not right. But it ain't gonna happen right now. So let's go ahead and reset that to the farm. And back up. Oh, now I'm out here all by myself. And now let's see, where do I need to go with this? Oh, look, we have a bird flying overhead apparently. get me some lights out here and try to maneuver around the farm and all the narrow walls and the gates and the fences and everything else. Got it. Okay. I should have torn that wall down by now. Oh, it's a 450. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking like a road or a highway or something. Okay. It says the 450 where? Oh, that's a pretty nice bike, yeah. 450. That's sweet. So it must have been a nice day then where you are. It must have been a pretty nice day to get out on that. Why am I going this way? Isn't this the wrong way? Where am I going? Nope, nope, this is where I want to go. Yeah, these fields are designed in such a way there's pretty much no way you're going to be cutting across any of these fields to get to another field. Woohoo! In the UK, I kind of thought so, yep. I thought that might be it. Man, let's try and stay on the road here. I see headlights of something that looks like they decided to stop for no good reason. Well, maybe it is a good reason. It looks like they're done. Oh, we got something growing over there, so that's good. Oh. Well, those are a little too tight. I did not get that, Josh. Are you asking where I'm from? I'm in Virginia in the United States. Did I get that right? Okay. So, yeah, I think you tested me. It's a test, right? Where am I? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, are you play a lot of video games then? Do you or? Yeah, I mostly, as far as games go, I mostly play games that are kind of building or, you know, development games or something like that. City building, world building, but more on a strategic level than a tactical level. And I am terrible as a first-person shooter, in a first-person shooter. So, so obviously I don't play first-person shooters. I get in a first-person shooter, I die. Ah, he's done playing. I'm not even all that great in something like World of Warships, you know. I mean, I give her a shot. Sometimes I can do pretty good. Most of the time, I just get out there and make a nuisance of myself and die. So, but that's okay. I don't mind. Oh, now look. Now in this field, I'm pretty sure that this was, what was this, 13? Maybe not all of it was chopped straw. Oh, okay, all right. European Trucker 2, okay. Is that right? Yeah, me too. Don't feel bad. And yeah, GTA 5 and Farming Simulator 17. All right. So yeah. I just never been real good at that, but I do kind of, and a lot of times real time stuff. You know, anything that's real time, especially real time combat like that. I am just so bad at that. I just cannot get the buttons fast enough. I don't even know what buttons to hit. And half the time, you know, hit the W button and I'm hitting the S button. I missed it entirely, man. I thought I was hitting the W button. I'm hitting the S button on the computer. And then we do have an old PS2, you know, it has to be old if it's PS2, right? So I got a PS2 and I got a few games on that, but most of the games, and I think that's one of the reasons why I don't appreciate consoles all that much, because I've had the same game on PS2, I mean on consoles and on computers. And depending on the game, you know, uh, different games. On the computer, I prefer these types of games here. I think on the consoles, I can do a little bit better with, like, you know, something that's similar to a first-person shooter. Because you can just punch the buttons quick enough. Do I have it? That's what I'm playing on right. Well, when you say gaming PC, I mean I'm playing the game on the PC right now. But if you mean do I have like Alienware or something like that, the answer to that is no. My laptop is an Asus. What is that? They call it the ROG or something like that, Realm of Gaming or something. So you know, I mean it's a gaming laptop, but I don't do a lot of gaming on my laptop. So I actually use that for work because it's got a good processor and I can put two big drives in it, and because I need to have a second drive, and I got, as a matter of fact, I got more memory in my laptop than I got in my desktop. So I got 16 gig in my laptop. I only got 12 gig in the desktop. So, but I imagine in the next well, certainly before Christmas, I'm going to have me a new computer. I'm going to have to upgrade. But I got a pretty good one now. I got an i7, but it's bottom of the line i7. You know, it's not because I'm cheap. I'm just cheap. So what do you get? Do you have a gaming PC? I forget, Bob. Did you say you had a gaming PC or that you were on console? Yep. Okay. No, that was Ernesto who was on console for that. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, so I got an i7 with 12 gigs of RAM, and I have an external SATA RAID box here that plugs into a SATA port in the back of my computer. So all told, I have about 11 terabytes of hard drive space here. Yeah. My old one, yeah. Well, actually, the old one I had was a Toshiba 32-bit, and I gave that to my wife because she didn't have a laptop. She never had laptop, never had a need for a laptop. Now she got a laptop. Now she needs it. Yes. Not really needs it, but she does get a lot of use out of it. And she's doing things. She had a tablet, you know, again, an inexpensive tablet. But, you know, it's an old tablet, and it's not that great. And she had a Kindle reader, too, I think, at some point. I mean, I don't keep up with a lot of that stuff. I really don't need that. It's just give me a laptop and give me a desktop. So the laptop was for being able to travel, be mobile. I don't think a laptop is a replacement for a desktop. Some people do. Yep. That's the way it goes. Yep, sorry about that. It's already gone, yeah. You take the old one, what? The old desktop computer? I got an old 32-bit desktop computer sitting in the other room doing nothing. So, doing nothing right now. It's basically, I got it set up for guests. Anybody comes to visit, you know, they can get on that and they can play on that or something, so. Have a PS2 and a PS4 with VR. Yeah. So how do you like that VR stuff? I don't think it's established well enough for me to appreciate it. I mean, you want to get VR? Put me in one of those what are they? Sensory deprivation chambers, okay, with some kind of, I don't know, attachments or whatever, so I can feel the pressures, and I don't think you get the feeling with that so much. I see the one I have now when I get my new one. Oh, okay, all right, yeah. I'll just box this baby up and send it out. Well, actually, what I was thinking about doing, Bob, was I was thinking that once I get another computer, then what I would do is I would set probably this one up to take care of the encoding. and then just play the game on the other one, and that way, you know, it wouldn't use up so much resources, because that's one of the problems right now with playing Planet Coaster. Okay, VR's okay. They're putting out a lot of VR games out, Josh, you know, but every time I look at them, they just, I don't know, it's all, yeah, in your dreams. In your dreams, man. Well, I'm sorry, Bob. I do have a use for it, otherwise I would give it to you. But yeah, I'm going to set it up to do the encoding, and then that way I can play the game on my other computer, and it's not, you know, both the encoding and the game, which is why I can't play Planet Coaster right now because of that. So, because it drags it down so much. We get down to like six frames. I get down about 6 frames a second. You know, I got it set to do like 60. It gets all the way down to 6 or 7 frames a second. Like, I can't believe it. And that only happened since they did, I think, their last update. Because prior to that, I was able to get up to, you know, well, I thought I was getting 30 frames a second, but honestly, I didn't keep a close watch on it. But I don't think I was getting as low as 7 frames a second either. I mean, it really lags. It really bogs down. Well, he's getting pretty close. It looks like daylight's coming. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this helper over here who's just sitting over here doing nothing. And I think he's going to have to get out of the way, because who's that now? Oh yeah. Gee, I wonder what I'm planting. I didn't even look to see what I was planting. I think it was canola for that guy. Well, let me get him out of the way so that won't be an issue here. Oh, we got some more here, huh? Okay. Let me get some men on the job here. Okay. Higher. There we go. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, I never thought anyone would gift the game to you. Yeah, I hear you. So, well, that's quite a blessing there. And you're doing about 25. Max is 25, doing about 10 to 12 frames per second. And that's with Farming Simulator. I think right now I'm showing 53 frames a second. 52 frames per second. Oh man, hurry up. The other guy's going to catch up. He does twice as much as you do in half the time. Oh. You make turning around so difficult. Yeah, that's on Farming Simulator though, right, Bob? Yeah. Well, yeah, see, and I got this thing set to do like 60 frames a second, so I'm hitting right now, there I hit 60, you know, but between 50 and 60, that's not too bad. I only need it to do 30. So I'm good with that. But yeah, to get this other thing going, I'd like to be streaming some Planet Coaster. Now, Toei's been doing some Planet Coaster, and she's been doing some pretty good stuff on that. She is so creative in the stuff that she builds. Whatever she's building, it just it makes me not want to play Planet Coaster because mine looks so terrible. Oh man, or you know, like I get started on something and then I don't finish it, or start something new, or oh I like Ford, I got a better idea, let me try this now. So never quite gets done. And here I am, you know, just continuing to try and get through the day. Really, it's not even past midnight yet. Come on, people, get her done here. What is the problem? Oh, and 32-inch. Well, that's a nice screen, yeah. Wireless trackball, keyboard, steer with a wired Xbox controller. That's cool. Oh, really? Oh, Toei, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I wasn't sure you were still here. I thought you might have taken off there. I thought I was talking behind your back. See, I always try to say nice things about you just in case you're listening. So yeah, no, you really got some good stuff out there. You know, you know, guys, she was doing I hope you get that up again and running okay soon, Toei, because I'd like to see more about your, what was that, the farming something? one that you were doing there. What'd you call that? Family Fun Farm or something like that? Did I get that right? Oh, pardon me. Oh, Helper C has completed their task. Well, thank goodness for Helper C. Get him out of the, get him off the map. Get off the map. You're messing it up. You're mucking it up, man. Get off the map. Okay, so here we go. Whoa, ram speed. See, we're missing all this stuff in here that the planners won't get because of the way this thing is done. Oh, you have two parks going. Farm Funland, that was the one I'm thinking of. And you have a historic Luna Park from 1905. Oh, cool. So I'm guessing maybe you're recording it instead of streaming it, since you're talking about vids being available on YouTube. That would be my guess. Oh, it looks like I could clean up a little bit here, right? How are we doing here? Yeah, we could probably do a little business here. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll just get the cedar back over here and clean this up anyway. Recording, not streaming. Okay, all right. Yeah, I know, it's too bad. So, because right now all I got is, as far as video, is I've got the 950 GTX, which, you know, should be enough. But it's not. Yeah, it's not. So. Yeah, I'm going to have to run that cedar up this whole edge over here. The stream just dies live. Yeah, yeah. Oh, PC Planet Coaster. Okay. I didn't get that for a second there. Well, to me, that's a problem. That's a problem playing Planet Coaster. If it dies when you're streaming, that's a problem. That's how I see that. So. Let's see if we can get this last little strip right here. Whoa. No, 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 no. There's no reason to back up and do anything else. Finish the line. My goodness. Yeah, and actually I was reading something about, you know, in creating your fields, and I think that may have been DashNet that was identifying it, is that, let's see, I don't want that down, okay, is that under certain conditions, if you don't set the map just right, if you don't set the fields just right, it does just what that just did. So I'm going to try to, you know, make sure that that's not an issue for my map. My map, which I may never get completed. Yeah, simply because, you know, work schedules and other things. So it's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight, that's for sure. It's going to take a while to get that done. So we'll see. We'll see. Time is always of the essence. Got anything over here I need to be concerned about that we didn't get right? Probably a lot once we got up here. There was a spot there I missed. Right here. Okay. About a guy making oh my goodness. Yeah, computer would melt. Well, I just thought, yeah. I mean, the 4x maps are big enough, you know. I mean, they're really huge to begin with. And I actually saw a something out on the internet, you know, where somebody has created a starter map for a 16x. So, you know, that you could like download and start making your map from that. Let's see, where do I want to go here? Let me out. I want out. Okay, I think that's the only way out is down here. So yeah, but I can't. Yeah, computer would melt. I believe you. I know exactly what you're talking about there. Just it would not survive. Let's see now. And this one is already growing, so I don't need to plant here. But you know what I'm going to need to do though? Probably need to bring a fertilizer back here. Fertilizer's better. So okay. So yeah, I can't hardly imagine, 16 times map. Now I don't know if on Twitch there's a guy out there, Grabby Latouche, and he's picked up a couple of maps that some people have made out there, pretty big maps, American maps, U.S. maps. But these things are so cotton picking huge. I mean, he's got a lot of modified equipment too that he's using because he grabifies them. So for example, cutting grass. I mean, it will cut grass that's like, it's got these long old grass cutters, mowers, very, very wide. And then, a wide gatherer too, a loader. It's got these big old arms that stick way the heck out there and just load it up. And it still takes him a long time to get just one field because these fields are so huge with that. And it's got them sped up so, and they'll hold like 500,000, 500,000, so 500 tons. So, have I seen the Texas map? I don't think I have. There's one actually, is it actually of Texas, or it's a city in Texas? Like Houston or Dallas or something like that, or just a territory in Texas? Is that it? So. Yeah, but I don't think I've seen any map that said that it was, a Texas map anywhere. Or that it was based on a Texas piece of property or territory. So, let's see, I already did canola. Let's not do canola again here. Let's do soy here, okay? I may have to get another planter so I can start doing some sunflower and maybe some corn. So I ought to try doing that on one of the fields. But then I got to get a harvester too for that. So, well, if it's not one thing, it's another. So, let's see if we can get past this little notch over here called Northwest Texas. No, I haven't even heard of that. Because he's going to stop here in a minute. He's planting seed in the mud. Okay. No, I haven't even heard of that. Let me write that down, though. So, Northwest, what is that? Northwest Texas. Yeah, so I'd like to see that. Big fields, really? Yeah, well, there's an old joke about Texas, too, that I used to tell when I was years ago. And it's basically goes like this, all right? Here's this old boy, he's from out of town. And he comes into, he's heading cross country, and he pulls into Texas there, gets across the border, and he's kind of feeling need to relax a little bit, so he pulls into a place, a bar, and he goes up and says, can you guys subscribe, you puppy cannibal? Well, I'll check into it, puppy. So let's see what do you do? Puppy cannibal. Of course, I prefer you don't market yourself on my stream. So yeah, so this old boy, he goes into the bar there, and he new one what? West Texas? was in the in-game mod hub this morning. I saw something there that I downloaded, but I didn't see what it was. Maybe that was it. Northwest Texas. Okay, maybe that was it, because I downloaded one. I didn't see what it was. I saw there was a new map. I went ahead and downloaded it while I was doing some other stuff, you know, and because I knew I wasn't going to be playing it, but I wanted to try and get it downloaded, so I try to make sure I get all the ones up. Okay, all right. Cool. So yeah, this guy walks in the bar, you know, and he says, "Hey, bartender," you know, he's big shot, and says, "Send me down a tall one," you know. So they send him down a beer that's like in this huge pitcher. He says, "No, I just wanted a glass of beer." He says, the bartender turns to him and says, "Son, don't you know everything is big in Texas? Everything's big in Texas." And the guy's like, "Oh, well, okay, you know," so, you know, not wanting to be the odd man out, you know. He goes ahead and he starts drinking, and after a while he finishes it. He gets it all down, you know, but he's getting a little toasty at that point. So he's like, "Hey, oh, okay, well, hey, barkeep," you know, he's still thinking that he's going to be a tough guy there. You know, "Barkeep, why don't you just send me down just a regular old drink, you know, I don't need to be a tall one, just send down a regular one," you know. So he sends him down another one. It's like a big gulp, like a 44 ouncer, you know. Like, "Oh, man," I said, I wasn't really thinking it wasn't that big. And the bartender says, "Son, I done told you everything's big in Texas, you know, you need to understand that." They go, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's right, I know, okay." So he drinks that down, you know, and after a while, boy, he's getting pretty, the beer from before is starting to kick in too, you know, so he's pretty drunk. But, you know, he's still feeling his own. So, "Hey, barkeep, could you just give me this little tiny beer, little tiny beer?" So he sends him down about, you know, 16-ounce glass of beer. "No, I told you, son, everything's big in Texas." "Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah." So, you know, he's nursing his way through that and getting about that, but he starts to feel the urge, you know, so he turns to the bartender and he says, hey, barkeep, he says, "Shh, come here. Hey, barkeep," he said, "you know," he said, "I gotta, you know," says, barkeep said, yeah, I got it. Okay, go over, you see those steps over there? "Oh, yeah. Says, "Go over them steps, take a right, and it's the first door on your right." Says, "First door on your right." He says, okay. So he stumbles his way over there, you know, makes his way up these few little steps, you know, gets a little turned around, makes a turn to the left and goes through the door there, falls into this like Olympic-sized swimming pool. And there he is floundering around in this, you know, going, "Oh, man, don't flush it. Because, you know, everything's big in Texas. So anyway, it's a long way to get to that, right? But that's the story, because everything's big in Texas. Well, I have to take a look at that Texas map and see what's going on with that, if that's the one. I knew I was going to be looking at it, you know, probably later. And if it's got some neat stuff on it, you know, it might give me some hints on what I can do on my map. Give me some thoughts. That's good, yeah. Yeah, it was good when it was told to me. I thought it was pretty funny. So, everything's big in Texas. Don't flush it. I used to know a whole bunch of good jokes, but it's been so long and haven't told them in such a long time. It's only every once in a while I kind of remember a joke. So, I think what I'm going to do is, oops, be careful there. All right. Let's put that right there. Oh, wrong way. Okay, there we go. We've done enough plowing for right now, so. And this is probably okay. You're good right there. We don't need to go any place with that. And you're done plowing, so. Whoops. Let's see what I want. Okay, that one. All right. So we're done plowing and planting. Oh, I know what I need. I need fertilizer. That's what I need. Okay. But let's get everybody back to the barn. Everybody needs to get back to the barn. Woohoo! so I can get some equipment to drag it all the way back out here. I don't understand some of these maps sometimes, the way that people, you know, especially the way that they start. I had, is it this one? I think it was on this map, or it was on one of the other maps. Well, obviously, if it went on this one, it was on one of the other ones, right? Okay, third. So, but on one of the maps, it started up the map, and it took me a little while to figure it out, but one of the pieces of equipment that I had was a leased piece of equipment. Why do you start with a leased piece of equipment? That doesn't make sense. You trying to give me a hint what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know. So, yeah. Oh, okay. You watching on the phone? Cool. Well, that way you can travel. You can travel about yourself. Yeah. So. Yep, I knew I was going to hit that. Oops, a little too much. Just don't get all that sharp. Okay. I see you. I saw you in my mirror. There it is. I can see it in the mirror now. Until right about there. Okay. Let's go there. Let's go there. Okay. And what are we doing now? Got another tractor. We're going to sit over here. There we go. Now, I got to figure out where some of my other equipment is. There's one, and there's the other. Okay. And we're off. But they say I've been off for years, so. Oops. Zip, zap, zap. And now I'm running over to fertilize that field that seems to be growing. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And a bit on a tablet. My goodness. And the chat part on your phone. Hard to type on a tablet. Okay. Really? Wow. Yeah, nothing like, you know, having multiple screens or capabilities. I got 2 screens right now for my PC, but man, I want to have about another 4. So, but that's going to be a little while yet. So, got to build up a little cash reserves here. And I haven't been working real good, you know, lately. So, but that's all. I mean, I haven't had a real good job lately, you know. So, but that's all changing here in the next 30 days. So we'll start getting some of that funding rolling in, and maybe I'll do some other stuff here too. So we'll see. And got the gate. Okay, all right. And close the gate. I gotta close the gate because otherwise you have problems. And fertilize. We are going to fertilize. Fertilize. Okay. I wonder, maybe I don't need to fertilize. It doesn't look like it's doing anything, so. Okay, I guess maybe it was doing something. I just didn't know it was. Trying to square off the field here a little bit, you know, so. Yep. So it'll try and cover all the field on that. Well, thanks so much for subscribing to me, Bob. I really appreciate that, you know. Unfortunately, it doesn't show up on my Twitch page because it's on YouTube. I've been looking for something, you know, that I could put onto YouTube where it would announce, you know, or interact with OBS here to be able to identify that as well. And but you know, unfortunately not. So until they finally come up with something on YouTube that'll support that, right now we're just having to do without. So But I do want to say thanks a lot for being there and subscribing. So that really means a lot, you know, that at least you might hear. And by the way, what I'm going to wind up doing here and before the next weekend, before the next week goes by, is I'm going to take and create a video of just kind of, you know, driving around the beginnings of the map that I'm making there. Because I want to do a number of videos of, you know, like progression of the map making as I get to a piece here and a piece there. So and kind of some of the things that I run into, while it won't really be, you know, like a live building thing. Okay, I get it. You're gonna spend all my money putting all the fertilizer right there. Thank you. What a maroon. Okay, let's try going this way then. Let's see if you can figure out going this way. Again, got to try to square it off a little bit because of the way they do or don't treat the fields. Let's see how far he will go before he decides that he can't do the field anymore. Right about there. Yep. Okay. Nope. You're not going to get away with that. So, yeah. We'll just square you off to this end now. Think you're going to get away with that? That ain't going to happen. Okay. So, he's good for a little while anyway. And what in the world? I thought we dropped you off. Oh, man. You know, I didn't even notice when I pulled forward that he still had that attached. I thought for sure we had dropped that off. Okay, well, let's put this one back here then. And, oh! What is I got? Oh, I attached the other one. Look at that. I got two of them attached there. That's amazing. Okay. All right. That's what happened. Okay. Now I get it. Now I see what happened. I didn't drop one. I get the other one. Wow, isn't that interesting? You can do that. That's pretty neat. Okay. Which guy is this? This is the black one. I don't need for the black one to be doing this. Oh, I thought that was in the other thing there. Okay, well, let's put you over here. Okay. This one, we'll have this one do that. Okay. Although I really don't know where we're going to take him to spread any fertilizer right now, because I think we just did the others. So, okay. All right, so we're doing good. We're doing pretty good here. We're kind of letting it go, letting it grow. I don't know what the heck he's doing right now. He's found a whole different thing to deal with. I guess, okay, we got that square over there. He thinks he's good with that. All righty. Wow, that's dark. Yeah, I think after this stream today, I'm just going to have to fix that. But yeah, so I'm going to wind up making some recordings then, just kind of running around and showing off the map. As little as is really done right now with it. Because like I say, all I got is the kind of mountainous terrain that I've created and the rivers in and the water plane in, and that's pretty much it. And I keep going back, you know, and tweaking the landmass a little bit here and a little bit there. In the meantime, though, I also want to start adding then the boundaries around the edges of the map so that, you know, it doesn't look like you get to the edge and you're looking off into the infinite there, or you can just drive off into the infinite for that matter. So I got to put some borders there and some boundaries there. Seriously, you're going to be that way? Okay. Well, we need to talk then. All right, because you're doing it wrong. First off, let's get this cleaned up over here where you're just not doing it right. Because why? Well, it's not your fault. I understand it. It's because somebody put that stupid wall right there. And I tell you, you know, if I could do it and still play multiplayer with other people without having to send copies of the map across the internet, this might do it. Actually, what I may wind up doing is just taking these maps, and for multiplayer purposes, just take them, make some tweaks on them, stick them out in Dropbox. Killed it, all right. Wonder what'd you kill? What died? All right. Well, I get a feeling we're going to have a weak edge right here because we didn't get the plow on this, so that's all right. Let's see how far we get with this. Backing up, are you? Oh, that's right. I noticed last time we went out, somehow, for some reason or another, it turned autosave back on. Yeah. Yeah, about screens, about your phone. Okay. Multiple screens. Yeah, ideally what I'd like to do is, now, weren't you just talking about how you were hooked up with wireless controller and everything? So, yeah. Now you're talking. All right. Because one of the things I was thinking I need to do is I need to get me them, well, I don't know. I almost have to build an addition for what I want to do. So, but get big old 6-foot screens, only get a couple of them, and hook them up. Oh, okay. You have it hooked up to TV, so you still have the laptop screen. So you got both of them. So now you got 2 screens with that. Cool. That's the way to do it. I mean, there's nothing like having 2 screens, but having 3, 4, or 6 screens is even better. Especially if you can get them 6-foot screens. So what I want to do is I want to do 3 6-foot screens across the bottom, 3 6-foot screens across the top, and then have it, just spread out across all 6 of the screens. And maybe if I angle them a little bit, if I angle the ones on the end a little bit, I can feel totally immersed. I was noticing, I was kind of looking at controllers out there. Man, they want a lot for some of those controllers. What would you put on the laptop screen, and how would you control it? Well, I don't know what kind of operating system you have. If yours is an older system like that, maybe you have, but you should have at least XP. And if you're on the laptop, from the laptop, there should be a function button that gives you the option for an external monitor to either mirror so that they both be the same, or choose to be only one or the other, the laptop or the monitor. Or in this case, TV, I guess. Or the other option is to extend your monitor. And so what you want to extend 6 foot. You have to move your head so much. Oh no, man! You just sit back about 30 feet. Yeah, no. See, that's where you can put that up on the wall at one end of the room of a 30-foot room. Go back to the other end of the 30-foot room. Stretch out on a couch real good, and just actually the best thing to do is take that and put it on the ceiling. You can just lay down, and watch it and play. So, I mean, I'm getting really getting really lazy here. The only thing I need next, is just to have like some sort of contraption that pours drink in my mouth for me, and feeds me food. Yeah, I think where some people, Windows 10, yeah. But how do you I don't know what you mean by how do you control it. You got your mouse, so you go back and forth. If you've got Farming Simulator, let's say, up on one of the screens, it tends to take control of your mouse and everything. Yeah, that's why you need an addition. Exactly. Yeah. Well, actually, what I thought is put a building out in the backyard there, you know, and it'd be like my private little gaming room or something like that, complete with air conditioning, you know, and beer kegs and everything. So, yeah, but if you got Windows 10 there, what you might have to do is if you hold down the Shift key and press the Tab key and release, you know, then that'll move you from, because a lot of times Farming Simulator and some of those games, they will take the full window, they take full focus, and so in order to get out of them to get to something else, then you got to tab out like that. So that's one way to do it. But you know, if you got your mouse, other than that, if it's in a window instead of full screen mode for the game, then you ought to be able to just move from the window over to the other screen with your mouse. You're just gonna move back and forth. Is that making sense, or is there? Or do you mean how do you get it so that you can stretch the screen or extend the screen? Because to extend the screen, what you do is wherever you right click on your desktop, use the mouse to right click on the desktop and choose display options, and in display options you get the opportunity to make that change. Like here, hang on just a second, let's see. I'll let him go for a minute. Maybe I can switch over for you here real quick. Let's see, what can I focus on? La 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 la. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Give me just a second here. Okay. Okay, so if I go here, should be able to. Oh, for goodness sakes, come on. Really? Okay. Because it doesn't see that as a separate window. Isn't that something? Okay. I just kind of hate to put the whole screen out there, but give me just a second here. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, my mistake. I meant Alt Tab. Yeah. I'll go over that again when you get back. So. So let's see, what am I doing here? Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to do that. I have to do this. Yep, that's it. Okay. So that's what we're looking at. All right. Well, when you get back. Oh, okay. You're back? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and I told you wrong. It's Alt Tab. So you use your left Alt button and Tab, and that will get you. So that's what I do right now. I do Alt Tab, and then I get to my other windows. And so, hang on here just a second. I'll have to show you this because I got to do it in a different display. So, but there. So now you see, you know, the display there, and you can almost see that, can't you? So it's kind of off the side there for the screen. That's kind of interesting. All right, so let's unmaximize that, and we'll kind of do this here and make it a little bit easier to see. But see, we got, where did that go? Ah, son of a gun. Okay, yeah, we don't want to do that. I closed that window. Okay, so you can see what it is. See right down here, we've got multiple displays. Extend these displays, and so now I got display 1 and 2. And that's kind of what you want to do, and you want to set them both the same size. And then you can identify which one you want to make your main display. And there you go. It's good, just bright. Yep. Well, you know, because that's when I went out and I kind of set the brightness here a little bit on this. But see, that's why I don't understand why the game is so dark, because my screen is really bright here. So bright, I got to wear shades. Okay? So got all that stuff. All right. Anyway, that's it. And by using, you know, your Alt tab, you can tab through all your programs to get you back to whatever it is that you need to get back to, like that. So, but right now, I'm going to close that display capture so that's not there. Okay. There we go. So I don't know if that's what you were trying to figure out or not, but that's it. So first off, you have to set your laptop to show both the laptop screen and the monitor. And then secondly, you have to go in there and tell it that they're not going to be the same. So, and that's how you would do that. And so this is just, now mine is I just got one network adapter, and I got two monitors plugged into it because it has a dual monitor capability there. So later on, what I'll probably wind up doing is getting another. Well, actually, this system, this is an older HP system too. So I'm not going to be getting another HP desktop system. I may have to do some custom build here to get what I want. Because the problem with HPs is whatever it is that you order, they give you just enough room for that, and that's about it. If you order, you know, with one hard drive, you'll be lucky if you can ever put another hard drive in there because of the bracket that they put in for it. If you get two hard drives, you never will be able to get another drive in there because of that. So, and I like to be able to get, you know, 4 or more drives into my case. And you know, aside from 2 DVD slash CD-ROMs, because I'll use one to read and the other to write, and you know, then a few other things too. So yeah, and I know if I buy an HP system, I'm going to get, and they kind of jam things in there too. So like I would not be able to put, I don't think I would be able to fit a was it a 1070 or a 1080 GTX video adapter in this either. So that's what's going to be next on the store. I'll take a look at the 1080 when I get ready to buy a new system here and see if I'm going to go for that, or if I'm going to try to, you know, step that up to a bigger adapter, or if I'm going to try to do some SLI or something. Yep, too close to the end for you, huh? Okay, well at least you're not sitting there working on it all day. So you want YouTube on one and FS17 on the other? Okay. Well, if you well, what you might have to do is, you know, you might have to drag it over or something like that. Like, I'm assuming that they are not mirrored right now, right? Do both screens have the same thing showing on them? Do both of them have the same, or did you extend it? See, if you've got your just the game on the TV but nothing on your laptop screen, right? Okay, if that's the case, but I mean, no, not the game on yours, but you want to put YouTube on it. Okay, well, it depends upon where YouTube is. It might actually be hiding behind FS17 right now, and FS17 will take up the whole screen. So what you can do is, and I'm going to try and bring that up for you here. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, so here you've got, now this is not full screen. Notice it's not maximized here. See, if I maximize it, then now it's maximized. But right now I'm just looking at the one screen. I've got OBS that is assigned to looking at just this screen. Now what I could do is I can go into OBS and I can tell it that it needs to be looking at a different screen. Let's see which. I want it to be looking at the other screen. And you can't see this, but let me show you the properties here. See, these are the properties right now. And this is telling me what screen it's looking at. And so I'm going to tell it I want it to look at the other screen, not the one it's currently on, which is the primary monitor, but the other one, which is actually the 0 monitor, which should be the primary monitor, but it's not because of the way I have mine configured. So I'm going to tell it to look at the other one. And so now what we're looking at is you're looking at the one that has my OBS on it. And so because it has my OBS on it, then it kind of goes back into infinity this way. And so what we can do, though, is I could take and I'm going to go over and I'm going to grab by the top. I'm going to grab by the top of the screen there, and I'm going to take it, and with 10 you can just attach it like that, and it will fill the screen. And so now we've got on this screen, I've got this information, and on the other screen, hang on here just a minute, we'll get back over to that one. Whoops, okay. I got to get that back up here first so I can get to the display capture properties. So in the properties, I can show you the other screen, which now has that on it. Okay? So maybe that'll help a little bit. So but you got to make sure that, let me just bring this back up here. You got to make sure that on this screen, that where it says multiple displays, you don't have show only one, you don't have show only two, and you don't have duplicate, because then they both be the same. You want extend the display, and then you identify which one you want to be your primary, and you can take and you can move these around. You can move it back and forth. So, you know, and you can choose to detect, and if you detect, it'll show up on your monitor. Didn't detect in the display. I'm sorry, identify, and it will identify the number of the display down in the corner for each display. So now you know which one's on the left, which one's on the right, and if you don't like that, you can swap them around, and it'll be different. But that's basically how you're going to do that. So I hope that helps a little bit. Okay, all right, good. So, and that's the name of that tune. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy finished off on this little portions here that he's not doing. Because apparently I'm paying minimum wage. I'm paying below minimum wage for these guys. So they won't do all the work. 'Cause I only do what I get paid for, man. You don't pay me enough. Okay. Alrighty. It's barely 1 o'clock in the morning now, so. But I think I have everything planted. So I'm just going to stop right here right now, and let's go ahead and boost that baby into overtime. And let's see if I can take a look and see when the crop pops. Not so easy, huh? Okay. Get out my flashlight and get over here and wait to see the crop come up. All right. Come on, crops. So, that's cool. All righty. Well, let's see, been running about 3 hours now. I got, what do I got here? Yeah, 4 o'clock my time. I got about another hour I'm going to be streaming here. So if there's anything you guys want to talk about while we're waiting for the crops to come up here, get started so I can get out and fertilizer. Oh, I should check the other fertilizer, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's see how he's doing. Oh, he decided to stop. Why don't just speed up time? Yeah, because I just getting to the point where this is. But what's going on here now? Did we get it all? I think we got it all. So good. Hopefully it got all fertilized. So yeah, it's all about timing, Bob. It's all about knowing when to ask the right questions. So just had to get to the end there so we can go ahead and speed that up. And I'm going to leave him over here because he's going to wind up fertilizing this field again too. Well, you know what? I don't know if I got that other one though. Let's see. Let's see. Jump the fence. Oh, not my field. Where's my field? Where am I? I'm going the wrong way. Oh, okay. On the wrong end of the field. That's the problem. No, get me over. Oh, boy, it's hard to get it from this side now. Let's see if we can jump over the hedges. Jump! All right. And jump. Okay, jump. Okay, jump. Oh, it looks like daylight's coming around. Uh-oh, better stop it. Looks like it's time to fertilize again. Okay. Looks like we missed a whole bunch of crops up here, those planting, so that's okay. I'm all right with that. We don't have to plant every square inch sometimes, do we? What do you mean you're blocked? You're not blocked by anything. I bet you there's something there for the fences that even though the fence is closed, it gets in the way. So, all right. Let's see where. Yay! It's daylight. Daylight come and me one go home. Hey, 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 yo. I says I could wait till I type it by 4. Let's see. Could wait till you type it. Oh, before I say it. Okay. Yeah, I could. That's a good possibility. Baby. Well, I already know what's going to happen when this thing gets back down to the end down here, so I'm going to have to do some manual stuff here just to get this squared off first, so. Because I already know there's going to be a pain here, so. But that's why I fill it up, so I can do some manual work where these guys won't otherwise. Where these helpers otherwise don't do very good with this. Okay, come on, let's get it down here. Let's try and get the whole field. Thank you very much. Not to be confused with Hollifield, who was a pretty good fighter. Okay. So first thing I got to do is I got to get in here and I got to outline this. Which actually, you know, that was after they did after they did first came out. Won't stop straw swath. I have to so much straw. Oh yeah, you can do that. But yeah. But you can turn it off. It's the you're on console. I know you can turn it off. If you bring up your help, it's in help. But you can't do it once the helper has started going. You have to do it before he starts. Or he will automatically turn it off for canola and soybean and what else? And sunflower. And then often they won't turn it back on. So just plow it under if you don't want it. Yeah, but you gotta, I thought for sure you ought to be able to do that on console. That's it. It's time to fire the help. Hopefully we don't have to pay Trump for that. You're fired. The other part, we used to play a game, what was this? Something about hillbillies. Redneck Rampage. That's what it was called. Redneck Rampage. And it's basically about, you know, these almost like hillbillies or whatever, I guess you could say, you know, I mean, they basically beer drinking, shotgun toting, individuals, aliens landed supposedly, and the chickens, are now they're like alien chickens, and so. And your whole goal, is to go around and get these aliens. It's kind of like almost like a first-person shooter, but it's kind of comical. And so what happens to get your energy back? You got to drink, either you got to drink booze or beer, or maybe you can find a little something to snack on. But that's how you get your. But you can also if you take too much beer or booze, then you start, things you can't hit things right, and it gets basically you get drunk. It's such a funny game. One of the old man there, it'd be like, and this is something I use today, and I still laugh at, is being old man, little old crotchety, little bent over, skinny man. Wouldn't harvest. Yeah, I think he worked it to death. There'd be a little old man, there, and every time you hear in the back, "Get off my land! Get off my land! I'm going to shoot you." I love it. It's hilarious. So from time to time, whenever it seems appropriate, I start doing that. But, "Get off my land! I'm going to shoot you." So yeah, we all got to have our fun one way or another, right? Work the combine to death. Okay, now you ought to be able to work the field without a whole lot of problem. Right after they put 17 out, and I don't remember if it was like after the first update or something, but after they put it out, yeah, you couldn't outline a field like this because once they get to the other side where it was done, they'd think they were done and they'd stop. But they fixed that, thank goodness, so that it works better like it did in 15. So now at least we can get them started. We can outline the field like that, and then he has enough room to get to the end and turn around and come back, and that's the key piece of that. And that's the name of that tune. Except this guy right here, who now is already messed up. Let's see, I guess we're going to have to do this one too. So I'm going to have to outline it, because the hedges are too close. Because there's no header field here, or no heading, however you say that. I don't know what you'd call that. I'm not a farmer, so I don't know. So we just got to get out here and we got to outline the field so that they have enough room to get back. And ideally, that's what you would do with planting too. So. We got this little knockout here that I got to take care of. So. All right, let's see. Is this gonna be good enough here? Probably not. Do a little bit more manual. A little bit more manual processing here. See, now I swear that this is where I started, and I'm pretty sure it is. So why have we not fertilized that better? I don't know. Okay, so hopefully he can deal with that. Helper A, I think he was Helper A, so. It's hard to know because they keep changing their names. I'm helper A. No, no, no. Now I'm helper G. Wait a minute. What happened to B or C or D or E or F? Well, they're not working today. Wait a minute. There's helper F. He replaced helper A. Where's helper A going? Hey, man, we got to split up the. We got to split up the pay. We all got families to feed here, you know. Yep. There ain't a whole lot else that's going on. Yeah, one of the reasons, Bob, why I don't speed up when I'm, doing the fertilizing and stuff, is because then the field will partially fertilized, and then a growth spurt comes, and so now I've got two different levels of maturity. And so then if I come back to harvest later on, part of the field will be ready to harvest, and part of the field will not. And that sometimes happens even if you don't, speed it up, so that there's that problem. So, but see, I think right now what I could do. Oops, that's not it. I want to do here, and I'm going to go ahead and spend the 4,000 and get me a washer. Baling technology, always do that. Placeables. There we go. Let's get a placeable. All right. I'm good with this. Where are we going to put it? That's always the issue. Where are you going to put it? Actually, this would be a good place right here, I think. Whoa! No more bombs there. Okay. So, just so you know. Thank you. All right, and where are we at here? Oh, Redneck Ramage Online. Really? I wonder if it's the same. I wonder if it's the same as I used to play it. Yeah, I wonder if that's the same. I'm gonna have to. You'll have to send me the link to that later on, Toey, so I can check that out. Says you get more harvest if you wait till the third stage of ready to harvest. Oh, really? Okay, well, let's see. There, bombs I've already reported you want, so you can expect to hear from YouTube on that. But right now, I think you need to be just blocked. So goodbye. I kind of figured you were going to come back with that too, because most of the trolls out there who do something like that and then say sorry, turn around and do it, because you're not really sorry. You're just a jerk. So, okay. So now you've been reported and you've been blocked. And let's see, let's go ahead and do this then too. So, for the time being. On two things. Yeah, well, they're out there. they get out of school, and once they get done playing with themselves, they got nothing else to do. So we're going to go ahead and get this guy washed off now. Just waiting for the crops to grow. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to block that out of Restream too for my chat, because I use Restream to chat that, so it should have blocked it, even though it once he's actually blocked out of YouTube too. So I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit and see why that didn't fix that, because that should be an exact duplicate of what's there. So and this is supposed to block that stuff out of there too. So apparently the settings aren't right. So I'll have to work on that a little bit too. But you live, you learn. Hello, I guess McPhillips. Hi, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Glad you could stop by and say hi. So I haven't seen you out here before. So we're just doing a little bit of farming. Trying to get to the next level. Trying to get the next level of farming here. Make us so mad and yet we call it fun. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm doing great, McPhillips. It's a beautiful day out. I kind of wish I was out right now. So, well, let me take a look. I got my window right here. Hang on. Let's see if it's still a beautiful. It was actually a rainy day, you know. So even though I say it's a beautiful day, for me it's always kind of a beautiful day. But yeah, there's really no sun out, so it's kind of overcast. So can't say it's really all that great. Oh, there goes the jet. Oh, I missed the jet. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoying, you know, sitting back and relaxing a little bit, playing a little bit of Farming Simulator here and in Thornton, and going through money like water on the farm, and just talking about various things. So what you been up to? You been doing some game playing yourself or what? Yeah, see, that's and that's just how I drive. Really dark? Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, what I've been noticing is on OBX, my screen has been really dark today too. So, and I don't know why. I don't know why we're having that issue. So, but I know that a driver just updated on this. So I'm thinking maybe that has something to do with it. Out working on a Saturday? Shame on you. Was this getting paid for work, or was this honeydew work or whatever? This unpaid, unrecognized work that you were doing. Oh, that's right. I put wheel weights on this guy too, so that's another reason. He's the big hauler. This is pretty much the big hauler here. So. Okay. Yep, I hear you. Yep. Gotta have it. All pay. That's good. Well, that's good. At least you're getting paid for it. So. That's, yeah. It's a funny thing. They don't let you live without money. It'll take you out. You got any money? No. You're dead. Okay. Yeah. Too bad. I know the feeling, man. That's okay. You can talk about my driving all you want, because it's all right. Because I know people drive worse than I do too, so I'm okay with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm running over fences and all sorts of good stuff. uh, oh, yeah. Wow. Well, what were you doing? Obviously, like I said, physical work. So, but I mean, like lifting bags of concrete or, putting cows on shelves. Yeah. See, we ain't got enough cows up there on them shelves. We need to get another stack up there. Yeah. So, yeah, I try to avoid physical work, man, because, but I come from a family that tries to avoid work. That's kind of a, and we got a family motto. It goes something like, "What you ought to do is." CP all the way. All right. Yeah. Yeah, family mottos. What you ought to do is, anytime you got something you want to tell somebody, they come back, take a big old sawed off, and oh wow, oh renovate it, oh nice. Well, I bet that's going to look sweet. Is that, and you're getting paid for it, so I'm guessing it's not your yard then. So, but I'll bet that's going to look sweet. Yeah, I don't know about it. That's probably what we're going to have to do with our yard here eventually, because it just, it will not survive. It does not survive very well, so. There we go. All right, now, quit paying attention, Bob. All chipping, all chipping. I don't know what you mean. All chipping. And I'm not sure I know what you mean either, Bob, by CP all the way. What do you mean by that? Yeah, let's go out here and let's go and bother these horses out here. Whoa! What the heck? What's this doing out here? I don't remember buying that. Oh, now you're going to irritate me. Okay, here we go. Up. Da, 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 da. Let's see now. Oh, okay. Buy everything yourself, yeah. PS4 games, stuff like that. Yep. Chip and stone. Oh, okay. Oh, so doing some regular, not just sod, but doing some landscaping and stuff. So hardscaping. That's what they call it. Hardscaping. Yeah. Cool. Wow. Hey, where'd you go? You come. Okay. I guess I gotta go this way because it won't show up there, right? Go to the garage. Whoa! There went a horse. Let's see. One of these has got to go. One of these things is not like the other. Oh, course play all the way. Okay. I got it. Course play all the way. I know what course play is. Okay. So, well, that's pretty good, McPhillips. Only 14, you're out making a living, buying all your own stuff. God bless you, man. That's great. I moved away from home when I was right after I turned 16. I was living on my own, making my own living. And first job I ever had, I think, was well, I think I was older than you. I think it was when I was 15. I don't think I had a job when I was 14. But only made 75 cents an hour, so when I was 15, and then got a better job when I was 16 and moved away from home. So yeah, see on this, when you do this, notice I got 2 washers out there. Doesn't make any work free money and make a living. That's cool. So when you got these like washers out here, I've got 2 of them. I got one over there, right? Okay, which is the one that I was using here a bit ago. Somehow or another, I wound up buying another one over here, and there goes that horse. Oh yeah. Well, I tell you, I've known of some people, and so this is the one that I want to get rid of. And so, no matter which one I had chosen, it would have given me the same scene here and then choose which one to get rid of. So I always had a problem about that when I first started playing. I thought, oh man, Which one is it? Which one is it? It doesn't make any difference which one I choose because I get to choose afterwards, like this. The same thing with any placeable item that is duplicate. You can do that. It'll say, oh, okay, you know, like basically you have more than one, so which one do you want to remove? And you'll get to move around the map like this, see it. Now I could go and I could choose the other one too since I'm here, and I could choose to delete it, basically sell it. And so, but now I'm done with that. So I like these horses. I'm going to have to do something with horses here. So. And so now I only have one left, and that's good. Okay. Yeah, I need a car when you're older. You'd be amazed at some of the younger people that I have known that, you know, they're 16, 17, 18. They don't even want to go out and get their driver's license. So, you know, they're still relying on mom and dad to get them wherever they want to go. And I couldn't take it when I was a kid, man. It's like, no, I want to be independent. I want to be on my own. So, you know, I want to at least have some control over my life. So, but yeah, good deal. Well, congratulations, man. So, hope you learn to do, you know, more than, you know, or whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Booting a hole. There you go. Okay, let's see, saving. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, different parenting styles, right? Okay. So, yeah, well, that's, you know, different strokes for different folks, different styles for different things. So, kind of, I know my sister. We never had kids, but my sister has kids, and they're all three girls. And you know, I mean, they're sweet and everything. But yeah, watch the road. I know, just smacking into stuff. But you know, it seemed like, and they're really intelligent. I mean, really intelligent. But sometimes it just seems like, and it's not that they, you know, haven't moved out of the house and they're living on their own and everything, because they've done that. But sometimes it's just kind of like, man, I don't think you're getting the whole idea. Son is 25, still doesn't have a driver's license, married with kids. I've been driving since I was 12. Yeah, I hear you. So how's he getting around then? Still didn't have a driver's license. I don't know, man. You know, different, like I say, different strokes for different folks. That's just the way life is sometimes. Depends upon how, you know, sometimes if you can get away with it, why would you ever want to? I mean, honestly, I wish I was living back at home and somebody was taking care of me and feeding me and, you know, pampering me, because I could do that. So, it kind of makes me wish I had kids now, so when I get a wife drive, I see, okay, bus, wife drive. Yeah. Kind of makes me wish I had kids now, so when I get older, I can make them take care of me, you know. But that's not always guaranteed. That's not always guaranteed. You never know what's going to be happening there. Walking mother-in-law. Okay. All right. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, so just goes to show, if it's not one thing, it's another. Yep. Yeah, out in the middle of nowhere, huh? I can understand that too. Been there, done that. Let's see. Actually, let me back this baby up and get that other thing and wash it. Since I'm kind of waiting for some stuff to finish up anyway here. Okay. Yeah, been driving since you were 12. Is that what you said? The first time I ever got behind a wheel, let's see, I have to think about when that was. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. I think it would have been about 11 or 12 for me too, but I wasn't actually driving. That was I got to sit in my dad's lap and you know do the steering wheel while he handled the pedals. So I have them on my list, and for every once in a while I hardly ever get a chance to watch anybody. But when I do watch somebody, it's either Daggerwin or there's a couple others. So you were 10. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So why you asked me, Phillips? Was there something going on? Because he just put something else out too that showed up on my list, but I haven't been out to see the latest thing he did. So wasn't he was doing actually he was doing Thornton Farms? Didn't he like episode 14 or something like that? Of course, I cheated here a little bit because this is supposed to be a multiplayer, and I had somebody here for just a little bit, but then yeah, 22, and it was a semi. You mean like a semi truck? 12 fat fingers. Okay. It was 12. Okay. A transit van. Well, I have, you know, when I got a little older, I was delivering trailers with a company. You know, the mobile homes they call them. And I got to drive that a little bit, although technically I wasn't licensed for that. You know, it's amazing what we could get away with when we were kids, though. So, Bob, yeah. You know, if somebody did that today and they'd be they'd be in jail or something, yeah. Okay, he seems to think he's done. I'm good with that. I'll go with that. And let's see what we got here. Yeah, I don't believe you at all, though. So what's going on here? You got stuck here again somehow or another. So let's see if I can get you started on that. Nope. How about there? Nope. How about there? Nope. How about there? Uh-huh. I thought so. So we got something going on here that's not quite right. Where are you going? So this is going to be a funny looking field, I'm pretty sure, when it gets done. It's not going to be completely fertilized the way it's supposed to be. And one way we can kind of check that right now is if we pop out here and take a look at fertilized. See, and this is what it looks like. See, he's missing that whole strip there. That little pudding pants, okay. And he's just going to go back and forth over that little strip like that. You son of a gun. Get over here. Let's see if we can... Is this going to do it? Nope. Okay. I know you're in here somewhere. There you are. Okay, gotcha. All right. What's that? I don't know what... Let's see. Drove the shop van around when he was 10. Drove Arctic lorries, okay, when he was 29. Wow. Okay. And I don't know what 20 SOZ is. So, but that's why I'm on the internet, to learn stuff. Oh, really? You think you're going to do the rest of it now, huh? Will you do that now? So you couldn't do it before? And we don't know why? Okay. Oh, okay. So you drove for 17 years. Oh, 20, okay. 20, sorry, okay. Got it. So yeah, no, let's see. I got my driver's license as soon as I could and tried to get out of the house. And I had but even before that, you know, I was buying cars. I had 4 cars. While I was still living at home, and then and that was when I was 14 and 15. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do here now, because I'm not really... Oops, that's not what I want to do. I'm not sure what has been and what has not been fertilized here. It seems to think that everything is up to date, but I got a double on that and nothing on that. Okay, let's get across the field then, over to 30 and do that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now that I did not know, but you know, I learn new things all the time, so that's a new one for me. So thanks for clearing that up. Appreciate that. Okay. I still don't think this is right. Let me see if I can get them to run the fertilizer on this again. I'm kind of guessing the answer to that is no. So let's see what I got right here. Looks like it's not even done here. Yeah, see? Looks like it's not even done here. So I don't know how we missed this, but apparently did. So it's just been doing some real weird. Oh, you know, part of this may have been because some of it had the chopped straw on it. Maybe that's what part of that is. So, okay. And where do you think you're going? What's wrong with going left? These guys don't listen anyway, do they? Yeah. See, we've got some more work to do in here, right? Well, that's interesting. Never seen that kind of action before. Okay, but you think you're done there? All right. Okay, let's do this then. You don't need to go down and do any more of that. Let's see if I can get him up here on some of this. Because now if I look at that, yeah, okay, let's see. So what's it about? I mean, you know, besides farming. I mean, does he have, is it just like pictures of animals or, you know, cattle or chickens or stuff? Or is it actual, is it farming equipment? You don't have much in the way of subs? Well, I barely got some too. I don't know how many I got now, but maybe a dozen or something. Or do I have more than that? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. I'm sorry to tell you. Mostly I see what's going on with Twitch, you know. Let's see. I can probably bring this back up now. Let's see. So, let's see. Is that good? Okay. Yeah, we can bring that back up now, so that's good. Ought to be able to also fertilize this other field over here too, since we're right here. Well, how long have you been streaming? What do you stream? Oh, cool. That sounds pretty slick. That sounds pretty interesting right there. We're never going to get anything done with this hedge here, so. Oh, you never stream. Okay. All right. Well, that might be why you don't have too many subs. Or do you have like, if you're not streaming, what do you have as far as, do you have recordings or something that you do? Or is there content you're putting out there that think people might like, or what? Have 10 rally videos. That's as in rally racing? Cool. So do you race? Now, I presume that you're talking about, you know, rally cars, but I know that there's bikes do that too. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Haven't put anything on it. Yep, yep. I know. I'm just trying to, you know, build a little something up here, and hopefully share some fun with people, and who knows. Who, me? Yeah. I have, but all my videos are, I think they're all streamed. They're all something I've streamed. Well, I have some others that I put up there. Okay, stop that, buddy. For goodness sakes, man. Let's get you started over here. Okay. You have to give you a little bit more leeway here. Let's see if we can work it out on this side over here, probably. Yeah, yeah, wrong person. Okay. Yeah, I have, yeah, everything I have out there is either something I've streamed or I may have recorded, part of it is stuff that I've pulled out of streams that I have, although I have a couple recordings of some things that I've done. It's mostly stuff that I've done. I see we're going to have to block it in here too, so they have some room to turn around. Okay. You mean like right now? Sure. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, McPhillips. That was awfully nice of you to stop in and say hi. I appreciate it. So, always looking to make more friends. So, and yeah. After a few vids, well, I'm going to be out about 15 minutes. I'm going to be off for the day, so. But I'll be back Tuesday this week and Thursday in the evening, and I'll be back next Saturday too. So yep, I got to do other things too, you know, because if I do this all day, man, I'd never get anything else done. All right, thanks again. Yeah, it's nice meeting you. You take care of yourself. Enjoy. All right, and you were thinking maybe you would do, nope, the other way. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Because we're not going to do any more right now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Go right ahead. You just stay right there. I'll wait until you fold up. You can tell me all about it later. And Helper F thinks they've completed their task. Who's Helper F? Oh, I guess he was Helper F. Okay. All right. Keep right on going there. And we're getting to that point of day, I guess. So, oh man, well, it's been nicely relaxing today too, especially after all the work that I was doing this week. You know, running around. I had to drive on Tuesday. I had about a 6-hour drive. That was part of my 17-hour day. Was 6 hours of driving. So 3.5 hours, 3 hours out and 3 hours back. Plus, you know, everything else. But that kept me going from about 6 o'clock, roughly 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's from 6 o'clock in the morning until almost 11 o'clock at night. So, think you have enough sugar beets by now? Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe what, you know, sugar beets and potatoes, man. I really, I always hesitate to do those. Matter of fact, one of the videos I got out here, and I think I'm pretty sure I took a cut of that and put it on YouTube here. It's one of the guys I was playing multiplayer with. He decided that he got a field that was he bought a field that was already filled with sugar beets, and it was just a huge field. It took three. We took three of those huge harvesters, and it took us 2 or 3 streams. It took us hours to get this thing done. And rather than what he decided to do is rather than take them back, and sell them or try and store them someplace, because 17 doesn't have any default storage for that, or dump them in his storage building somewhere. He just dumped them on the side of the field until they were so huge. Then we went out and got bought Mustangs, and ran over them, and just used it like a slalom. Just come in at as fast as we could, hit those sugar beets, man, and go flying through the air. And that was all his idea. He's a fun guy. He is a fun guy, and he comes up with these strange. I guess he gets a little bored sometimes playing, so he gotta crank it up a little bit. But yeah, so we're jumping. Yeah, potatoes. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, but and then I got that. What's that? Trellis or Trellis or whatever that thing is. It's got the big old wide front end. You come up, and you scoop them up, and it runs them out the conveyor belts into your tippers, so that I could actually take them and sell them. And the price was nothing on these things, like $200 a ton or something like that. And it took, oh yeah, we had over 1 million, and it took a lot of trips for that. So we had over 1 million. I can't remember how much over 1 million, but I know we made a lot of trips on that. Just back and forth. I was hauling a tractor with 3 tippers behind it. So that's the big one is the 47.9K and 232Ks. So what's that? 60? It's about 100 and something K. And so I do that just a number of times, making that trip until we finally got those down. It took forever. It took longer to load them into the tippers to go and sell them than it did to harvest them in the first place. Terrible. Yeah. One thing I hate about well, yeah, it can be kind of fun building up a mountain of beets and jumping them with your Mustang. Of course, we do races sometimes too, and hit and ram each other, or hit the roads where they got the bumps in, so we can catch some air, coming off of that. Matter of fact, I thought I had downloaded. That reminds me, I ran across a motor scooter I thought I would get and download. And I don't remember if I downloaded or not. I'm gonna have to check that out, because I'd like to add that into it. I think somebody, I found it on a mod somebody did, on one of these maps, and I'm thinking it's the Goldcrest Valley map. I'm pretty sure on the Goldcrest Valley map there's a scooter there, but it's just a prop, right? And I think this individual went out, got the prop, and made it into a real. Oh, great! Thank you so much. Yeah, anything I can do to help, I mean, this is a lot of fun getting out there and like I said, making friends and sharing information, just having fun. Thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate that. I hope to see you again sometime before too long. Yeah, and I guess it's time for me to go ahead and wrap this up. So for everyone who stopped in today, thank you so much for stopping in. And for my latest follower there, Nugungu, I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for following. Really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again before too long. Like I said, Tuesday night. That's going to be 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. Thursday night will be the same time, 7 to 10 p.m., so it's a 3-hour stream. Next Saturday, all my followers are always welcome on Saturdays from 1 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to jump into a multiplayer. The only requirement is you got to have the map. You got to have, which, I just do the Mod Hub maps. It's a good idea to have all of the mods except the betas. I don't do the betas. And you got to have a PC, because I can't do console. So sorry about that. But thanks again, everybody, for stopping in. I really enjoyed talking today. I had a lot of fun, a lot of great company. Your house is in one of his vids. Cool. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So okay. Oh, by the way, also I'm on Twitter. So it's flail_dr. So if you follow me on Twitter too, I always try to announce what's going to be coming up. So there you go. Great, McPhillips, just in time. I'm leaving. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I'm done for the day. I got to do something else. Matter of fact, it's time for me to get something to eat. Oh, Sydney. Hi, Sydney. Jeez, I'm sorry, man. I'm just leaving for the day. So, have you been here long? Have you been hanging around very long? So, yeah, typically, and then of course I stream simultaneously on both Twitch and YouTube, so you can catch me on Twitch as well. You can also find me on Steam. I'm on Steam if you want to send me a friend request. Oh, okay, it's all right. And yeah, yeah. Uh, well, Sydney, I hope to see you again next time. But like I said, I'm on Tuesdays for the next couple of weeks. I can be on Tuesdays and Thursdays for 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, and again on Saturday 1 to 5. So I hope I get a chance to see you again. And sorry that I just missed you there. So, but next time, okay? All right. Thanks a lot, guys. I really enjoyed the conversation, enjoyed the company. I hope to see you again before too long. And as they say, just a little south of the border here, hasta la vista y regrese todo, señor. Eh? Okay. Bye now.